Yeah. Real shit. I ain't just wake up like this. At least not today. I've been feeling like this. Head standing up right now.
When you break my heart in two.
The past been set. Work. Bring the drums in, AP. I be incompetent, not to acknowledge this amongst the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. Still I'm convinced, after all the broken promises, I'm still trying to make mama rich. Or maybe I'm trying to make mama pissed, cause I used to love her, ain't got no common sense. I still do, hard to hide the sense of the mildew. Molded by the fungus, in the darkness of the darkest minds, lines of dragon in that dungeon. Hungry, I supply the heat, just bring the luncheon. Fuck fun, stack fun, stay away from fuck shit. Waiting for the UFOs to abduct me abruptly. You can come right now, interrupt me. Hope I can bring weed on the flying saucer. Learning all this shit to turn you to Harry Potter. Question everything the teachers ever taught us. Another product of my environment. Ain't no 401k plans or retirements. Boss thing in my hand and get the firing. The truth hurts, baby. Don't lie to me. They say it's the land of the free, but the same land sold and bought people that look just like me. Knowing that got me focused. Enough bendos across the world to house the homeless. Trapped sleeping with rats and roaches. It's about money or moments, paper or purpose. How you a boss and you was never a worker. Serving a servant.
Yo, can y'all hear me? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Worthy, the SurfNinja219. Another episode, I think it's episode 10 or 11, but who's counting? Church in a while, Worthy. I got a couple guests coming in tonight. Shout out to AP. She produced this track. This shit crazy, super wavy. I see it's a few people on YouTube already. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. To my people on Facebook, shut alive. I gotta get in my motherfucking comfort zone and shit, man. Y'all get in y'all comfort zone. Gonna have a couple guests on the panel. You know I'm working this shit on my own back here, so I'm really just an in front of the camera ass person, but as of now, hold on, this shit trying to go dead on me. Look, what can go wrong? What can go wrong? That shit was trying to catch me slipping. Yeah, I got young Kalib coming up. Trainer T, owner A Animal Unleash It. What is it? Okay, see? Get in the zone. That's what I'm talking about. Bro was over there. Got right in the zone with it. Yeah, so I got some guests and shit, man. It's really awkward, kind of hard for me when I'm doing this. I got to make sure when the comments pop up, I push them and shit. Bro, sing that song, man. I want to play that song before I bring you on, dog.
I ain't just wake up like this. At least not today.
Bro, Hollywood and shit. These Hollywood ass mixtape cover. I see you, though.
Head standing up right now.
I will have BK in the building. I also got somebody else joining the panel tonight. Again, this is rough for me trying to do the motherfucking production and all that shit. So let me hit one of these motherfucking banners, let them go through, in and out. I see I got two people on YouTube, man, fucking with me.
Not to acknowledge this amongst the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. Still I'm convinced. After all the broken promises, I'm still trying
Miss Poe, Miss P, she'll be joining us tonight. Next week I got a real interesting interview with well, he's finna be. She should already be, but you know how Gary, he moved kind of slow. I've got let me get this title and everything together, man. I feel like I wasn't prepared now. Okay, so next week's guest is the Equity and Engagement Coordinator for the Northwest Indiana Food Council. Alright, got that part right. We're going to be talking about, I like to keep it about health, but we'll be talking about farming and things of that nature. She's looking for volunteers, folks, especially black-owned restaurants. You know what I'm saying? They're going to show you how to purchase food from the black farmers and the farmer markets, etc., etc. I ain't going to go into the gist of it right now. I'm going to read the whole format. I'm sorry, y'all. My homie came. We was talking. It had resonated with some of my posts from earlier. I figured it kind of gave me the jitters after a while after I started thinking about it, bruh. But y'all know I like to just be myself, so I ain't even say fuck it, I'ma wait until I'm feeling better. Not lie, because it had ignited what I was dealing with earlier. But shout out to the homie. I'm waiting for Kalib to send me the goddamn. I can't fucking download them on YouTube. I asked you to email them to me. You told me you emailed them. Black people. This nigga said I emailed them to you. You ain't emailed them to me, bro. What kind of show you think I'm running here, man? What kind of show you think I'm running here, Mr. Kalib? Anyway, shit, I'm just starting to show off a little different. That's why I'm a little jittery as well. So I don't really aim to fuck with the rap scene no more, that major. But I checked out the homie's motherfucking mixtape. That shit was nice. So I reached out to him and I said, let's talk. Turn the music down a bit. Got you, sus. That's what I'm talking about. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to share. Work with me. Y'all know what we gonna do. We gonna turn this into some real live shit. It's that grown people's convo. The shit they don't show on the news. The shit they don't talk about. I'm gonna just turn it off for now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn it off for now. I'm waiting on Kalib. Or text me. I can send them to your phone. Just a nigga. Just nigga shit, bro. This nigga shit, bro. This nigga shit, bro. Look, I'm already all around the board with how I'm moving. I need y'all to work with me. So, look, I'm finna get this together with Kalib. I'm gonna talk while I do this. BK is already in the comments. You know, that was the first person to join my congregation. She been since day one. Like I said, this like episode 11, 12, one of them. We done a lot of fucking episodes. Bro, this my iPhone. Man, I hate rappers. This why I don't want to do no shit with no rappers, bro. Y'all don't get the gist of the whole. I thought you did though. You my ninja, so could you please take the time to email it to me so I could play it? I'm finna bring you on the screen. The whole feng shui ain't even right now. I had it set up. I was just waiting for you to send me the music. It's gonna bring you right on. We was gonna talk, get your energy, man. I peep out how you elevating. You in AZ on the West Coast, you doing your thing. The music sound like you doing your thing. I felt like you would be the perfect person to get that good energy off of the men. Then Trainer T, I bought that nigga in because I already know what type of vibe he got. So what I need you to do is send me that music, bro. BK, do me a favor, build them up, get some people come in the congregation so I can get myself together. Now I'm coming down, my anxiety coming down. That's why we're going to have to do like 20 more shows before I'm all the way prepared fully. This man, but Kalib, you elevating, bro. I don't want to really clown and be too funny. I just want you to send me the music and I'm sending you the link. To my other panel members, I'm finna send y'all the link as well. It ain't go how I want it, and there's too much dead space and all that. I know y'all have seen some of my posts going viral this week. You know what I'm saying? We trying to bring light to the whole Midwest, the entertainment area, period. Like that, Kalib, I seen this as a perfect opportunity for me to like alley-oop whatever motherfuckers I got watching me, because the stuff you was talking about, it wasn't like perfect, but it was positive, and it was like get money shit and fuck some other shit. And then whoever you was dissing, that was pretty damn good. So, you know, my people's like hip hop. Come on with it, bro. Ladies, I'm sending y'all the link, man. Bro making me look bad. I already ain't got no haircut. I'm already ugly. That's why I got my homegirls to come through. I got my fine ass wife. You know what I'm saying? This nigga don't even how. Hey BK, I'm sending it to you. Join it like 10:45. If shit ain't going right, going smoothly. See, and this is me showing y'all, not even like being behind closed doors in the green screen room doing, oh man, fucking up. No, this is what goes on. You gotta have your shit right. You might want to have a team. You might want to have somebody clicking the thing over there, sharing 50. I ain't got that. Everybody don't believe, so you gotta show them that you believe, and then when they see that you believe and you busting moves by your goddamn self, but they wonder how you busting moves, they think you got, nah, I just stayed consistent when everybody else did. So the same way Kalib stayed consistent with his grind and shit, with his music. I know, bro, been getting music checks. A lot of artists from the city don't get music checks. I'm sure that can make y'all mad. You don't know what to do with your music, how to make money off that shit. That's why another reason I was bringing bro on here. So we gonna get him on. Bro said he just sent me something. Hold on. I'm sending the file. Okay, I got target practice. Yeah. See, thank you. You follow directions. You a direction follower. Shout out to Kalib. Everybody get Kalib a hand, man. Let me take this off the screen, put something else on the banner. That's why I need more people part of the team so we can have this shit right. You know, we gonna continue to build. I do about 3 hours. Last week we had about 10 to 20 people. Prior weeks today it was like 5, 6, 8. Because I'm not doing the whole funny, messy. Like I got something. This is about purpose. To say about money. Like I'm on some legit. Let's build people up, get them right. I'm gonna blame this on Kalib though, because I ain't got nobody else to blame this on. Could blame it on you, T. But you over there, yeah, can't blame it on you. You in the house, you in the building, and you lift weights. Dead ass. This man over here busting out his shirt. I told him one time to start wearing littler shirts, and he won't stop. He like, hulked over here. I'm gonna play a little music while I wait for this shit to load up. Yeah, I just got him, Kalib, man. You making me look bad. I want y'all to know, Kalib sending me stuff. He making me look bad, bro. We gotta do better, rappers. Gotta do better. Can't be putting me on the spot like that. Someone please help me feed my kids. I have gone without food from yesterday until now. I have no hope for what to feed them. I'm really begging. My PayPal account is okay. So send me your Cash App. Put your Cash App up. I'll send you a couple dollars. Dead ass, but that PayPal shit, nah. We'll send you a couple dollars so we can get you something to eat, man. I'm downloading this man's music, man. Just Kalib, I'm sending you the link as well, bro, so you can load up into the green screen. So let me send Kalib this link, man. We finna get busy though. Pause. Big pause. We finna get busy though. Yeah. I said and the ladies will be entering a little later. Like I said, I got Trainer T and him, man. Oh, matter of fact, I could just say it right from my phone. And again, I be trying to be professional, but you know, we gotta lead by example. I'm sending you this shit now, bro. Don't join yet, BK. I sent it to you. Lady P, don't join yet. Y'all join give me about at least 20 minutes to chop it up with the homie, play his music. I gotta download your joint too. Pause. Man, this dialogue is crazy, bro. Gotta download your joint. Bro, I'm not liking that, bro. I'm trying to download the homie song, man. He asked me can I download on YouTube. Like, nope. I don't know how to do that. I'm damn near just gonna have to play that shit computer. Beeman, what's up, bro? You already know what's up, man. You got to be on the panel. So Beeman, man, he working on the blog for the Midwest. Like, we trying to really do some shit, and we trying to talk about this shit publicly. So motherfuckers got to stand on that shit. Bro say he like what I'm doing, and he blogging, and I told him we need to join forces, like one and the same. You know what I'm saying? Just use each other platform. It's the perfect position. So yeah, Beeman, welcome to the team. Stay in here, shut alive for a second. I just sent the homie a link, bro. I'm trying to pull up the song, but if I don't, I'ma just plug it up to my phone, man. I think that's what I'm gonna do, period. How you feeling today, BK? Everybody, man, how y'all feeling? If you could use one word to describe how you feeling, write that shit down, man. Please and thank you. I'm feeling anxious. That's the first word I thought of, and it definitely do describe the feeling I'm going through. Like, I done revealed a lot of stuff in my life through reading. Yesterday I picked up another client, right, on some styling shit. She came to the house, we talked. But prior to her coming, I was writing, going through my notebook, taking notes of this book that I was reading, which I'm use as points when we talk and shit. That's why I'm like all over the place, freestyling at one point, but I really got it together. But when I went outside to go let her in and come back in, my notebook just disappeared. Now, I ain't got the type of female that's finna have a notebook of me writing down some positive shit that's gonna help me better myself, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm in my head, I'm like, what could it be? What is that? Motherfucking them energies or spirits, if you believe in them. I do believe them motherfuckers to snatch them bitches clean up out the. Nah, you ain't finna get on your shit yet. We want to use you a little more, buddy. We want to use you a little more, buddy. It be like that in real life. Y'all think I'm playing. So anyway, hey, I sent you the link, bro. I got the song. The song loaded up on my phone, man. I'm going to plug it up to the speakers and let it wane. Because I wasn't able to, I can't download it directly now since I'm on my new software. I'm looking a little old today, but this ain't about looks. This ain't about clout. This is about providing people with energy, motivation, inspiration, shit, just whatever that's positive to get you through the day. Making motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, that dark cloud shit, that's not good. It don't get you nowhere. The homie just hit the green room. I see him. He got on some Lakers shit. Let me plug up this joint, bro. Pause. You all right, B? Invite the homie in. Quick talk, chop up real quick.
My boy.
Yeah, should be all right. What you just got pissed? I mean, you can go in there and look on what she got set up like. But ain't shit to the dog. It ain't like nothing bad. I just been cleaning, washing the dog. What up, homie?
My boy, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, coach. Yeah.
What's the word, man? What's this platform we on right now?
So right now, it's a software that I use, and it's running me through YouTube and Facebook. It also run through like the video game apps that motherfuckers be playing.
And I
Move up.
Yeah, I hip you to it. I'll put you on to it. You can go ahead and get that A.I.U, man.
Yeah, that's this hard. This hard.
Yeah. I mean, you know what type of time I be on, man. I've been trying to get wavy and get everybody else wavy.
Real professional, worthy. Real professional, bro. And real next level, I ain't gonna lie.
It's only gonna get better, bro. It's only gonna get better. Shit. Anyway, y'all, this young Kalib. Kalib, where you from, bro?
Man, I'm from Chicago, man. Argyle Gardens, right around the south side, but I done bounced around through EC, my high school life and shit like that, EC, Indiana, and I've been a little bit of everywhere, but mainly I'm Argyle Gardens, you know.
All right, well, I thought you was from Indiana.
No, I moved out there. You know what? I didn't want to say I fake am just because that's where all my a lot of highlights in my life first happened and shit like that. I had my first kids in Indiana and all that, so I kind of want to say I'm something like that.
Okay. Well, shit, nigga, I feel like you're a part of Indiana too, because you definitely representing for us. Yeah.
I love it, and I appreciate just the way motherfuckers from Indiana embrace me.
You one of the guys, bro. You one of the guys, as they say. If y'all don't know, me and Kalib, man, we had a few run-ins, not necessarily bad or good, but shit, we was both on like the first reality show in Gary, Indiana. Shout out to Jay Kenzie, he out here. Shit, me and Brad did a couple songs. I think we only did like one song together. Put it like,
yeah, man. I posed a bit of the group, man. I wanted to be in the group.
Man, that's some more other story. It was supposed to be Woodstock. Was supposed to be like a whole fraternity, but anyway, bruh, star though in real life. Beyond that bullshit, like you a star with my growth. It allowed me to tell other motherfuckers that you know what I'm saying. Well, I know I should be told. Like, fam, you one of them ones. Yeah. Keep doing your thing. Keep it up.
Yeah.
I checked out your motherfucking mixtape, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. All I heard was growth in that motherfucker. I heard some other shit too, but
yeah,
that's coming from yeah. Yeah, I heard some other shit too. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go right to that first. Him and one of the other homies is dissing each other back and forth. I don't know if y'all still on that type of time, but I'm happy that y'all was able to keep that shit on wax.
Yeah. Be it. Shout out to Dake just to keep it a bug, bro. It was just a rap shit. It wasn't none too personal, especially on my end. And shit, it was fun. I ain't did nothing like that in a minute. I've been talking about getting back into the battle rap and doing all that. I've been talking like I want to do that, and I fake kind of still do, but that just gave me like some sparring or something like that. It was all music. It wasn't nothing personal. He sent the shot, and then I sent mine back.
Have y'all talked since then?
No, but I would like to, just because shit, I'm on some together shit right now, Worthy. I feel like, just like you said with growth and shit, this should take a village, bro. Like it ain't gonna happen with just one person. Where we from? I don't think. I think it take more than just one. So shit, I'm willing to put bullshit to the side. It ain't really not serious to me. But I like I said, I would like to talk to him. You know what I mean? Just get shit situated.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit is good. It's good for the sport of what we do, even locally. As long as niggas got to understand it or whatever. That's why I kind of asked you, because you know all the bullshit I'd have been through in the past.
Yeah.
Again, that's why I say, like, just to hear y'all be able to spar and niggas not taking it no further than that.
Yeah.
I respect the fact that you like, yeah, I would like to chop it up because it's about us. But y'all need to know this. Motherfucker rap game like WWE. And with the right script, niggas could run it up. But we be too much in our feelings, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, Wordy. I was thinking that, like, damn, you know what? This could be the light on Indiana, like how when it hit Chicago, 300 versus FBG, and the blogs come trying to figure out what's going on because they like little bullshit like that. I was thinking we could sell it, but I don't know. Like you said, as long as some motherfuckers be getting in their feelings, some motherfuckers understand it, some don't. But I look at it all the way around the board like, all right, it's good for the sport. We could sell it and just keep it on wax. Or, you know what I mean? If it's some real issues, I'm grown enough to, bro, we down to 40. Ain't nobody trying to have no ops for real at 40.
We could start right here by changing the narrative, though. Niggas should be able to do that lyrically and be able to know, like, it ain't no beef. Because we didn't heard in the interviews where niggas be like, oh, man, me and so-and-so, we really cool. We just did this for this. If we could do this shit the right way, bro, this shit would take all the way off, dog. This why won't nobody work together, man. We all need to work together, even if it's not a feature. Like,
yeah.
Some
form of way of fashion, somebody could contribute, bro. Everybody could contribute. Some type of form of fashion. But I mean, like I say, I don't know a lot of personal shit. You feel what I'm saying? That be going on. So when I'm doing shows or trying to get people together, I do be running into them. Oh, such and such gonna be there, and I'm looking like, God damn, but y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, I be from the outside looking in, thinking like, bro, it can't be that serious. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all will say fuck the bag. You know what I mean? Over some petty shit that could be chopped up about.
It really ain't that serious. Once we grow up, we just gotta mature, bro. Niggas gotta mature. Like, we each other might change motherfuckers' lives quicker than that other shit. I'm not saying like you gotta we hold and none of that. But again, I listened to your music and I heard your growth. I'm like, fuck that. I'm finna tell homie I want him on the show. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the diss, but I'm gonna speak about it in a different manner than anybody else would. Motherfucker gonna be all y'all woo woo. Shit, your shit was colder than Dink, and I fuck with Dink. But I'm like, you bodied that nigga. Like I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Kalib, bro. The intro hard as fuck to me because I made the like I farted face a couple times, and then I think that this is the next song after, right? His shit glitching. Can't blame it on my shit. My Wi-Fi A1, all my shit sauced up. But again, till he come back in, y'all. Shout out to young Kalib for just popping in. We don't really have artists or rappers at this point coming on because we talk about like a lot of health, wealth, spirituality, religion, and shit. But I heard your bro. You had to come on here because I feel like you probably got some spiritual shit going on in your life because of the shit you was talking.
I don't want to say too much. I just want to. I want to say fake. Say long story short, niggas getting old, and I'm thinking about just shit. I think about karma a lot, bro. Like, you know what I mean? The older I get, I think about what I did when I was younger. Like, damn. I mean, I'm just trying to make sure the good outweigh the bad, bro.
It do. It will.
And that's my whole focus, just trying to make sure the good outweigh the bad. Man, I'm willing to sit down and chop it up with anybody, really. You feel what I'm saying? As long as it ain't went too far, it's no bloodshed or nothing like that. If it ain't went that far, bro, I'm willing to sit down and chop it up with anybody and put differences to the side just because I feel like, man, I need everybody. I'm on some together type shit right now. Like, I've been trying to do it by myself. I want to see how it work if I do it with everybody.
And when you say doing it with everybody, you ain't talking about niggas just pushing you or just being on team. Kalib, you just talking about alley-oops.
If I can get on the team and be like, I can help push you, you know what I mean? That team, you feel what I'm saying? Or that brand, I'll do that. I got no problem with playing the role and just falling back, bro, because I'm thinking about shit, everybody gonna get their opportunity to shine, bro. It might not be my time.
Niggas got great hair now, man. Niggas got
come on, man.
Full heads and great hairs and beards and shit, dog. It's about
facts, bro. Facts, man. So
and I'm happy as hell knowing that we done made it this old, dog.
Motherfuckers don't understand. That's a blessing itself, bro.
That's a big blessing. That's one of the biggest blessings, man. So look, this how my show usually go and shit. So it's a little shaky tonight. It always is shaky, but it don't never be this shaky. I had wanted your music because I was gonna play that shit. I know motherfuckers gonna hear that shit, go crazy. Like I sent you that post, you seen how my shit going viral again.
Yeah.
But I want to use my shit for the betterment of, even if it's funny motherfuckers, good clothing lines. Like I'm to the point now, I know I can make it on music, but music ain't the only thing. Yeah. It's so many avenues, and music is like one of the hardest avenues you gotta use. And majority of the time, we doing it from the soul. But we want to make money, but we ain't really making money. You making money, but I doubt that you making more than what you making because you working. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A nigga wouldn't work. So with that being said, you get rap checks. Anything you want to tell anybody that's watching on some rap shit before we get off this rap shit, like how to get their money?
Register your shit. Register, get you a BMI, ASCAP, distro kit, whatever it is you use, register your shit and look up your performance rights, bro. When y'all popping out at these open mics like every week, like how we was, bro, you supposed to be able to log into your BMI, go to BMI Live, bro, register that performance. You could run up a bag doing that. If they doing open mics every Tuesday, get that every Tuesday, perform whatever, however many songs you're gonna perform. The performance rights is where the money at, bro.
You could be managing a whole lot of motherfuckers. You managing your son, right?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up, man. Salute to that, bro. I hate that we so competitive from where we from, though, man. Like, niggas ain't really getting no music money. Some people is, don't get me wrong. Salute to y'all, but we don't. When we know something or the recipe on how to eat, we do not share that shit a lot. You got a couple chosen few guys and goddesses that do, but then if the other ones try to hold on to that shit. I'm at the point in my life where I feel like every time you share that shit is an opportunity for you to learn some more shit, to level up, come up. So
yeah, I believe that, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you, because I was taught at first the game to be sold, not told. You feel what I'm saying? So I think a lot of motherfuckers was taught that where they walk around like just withholding information. Like, man, I ain't gonna tell the next motherfucker this if I can't get something. Man, I'm to the point where I'm doing others, like you say, other shit in my life that's benefiting me way better than what music is benefiting me. I don't care about giving you no information on how to get no money off no music no more. That ain't even the game I'm really even taking as serious as I used to take it. You feel what I'm saying? I still love the sport, don't get me wrong, but the passion for it just like, it's other shit in my life that just feel better than music. You feel what I'm saying?
do a part of you feel like you wish you kind of had put music to the back burner for like previous to now and had went harder with some other shit where then you could have did the music?
Hell yeah. I wish I would have shit went to college or something. You feel what I'm saying? And got to know more people and got a degree in something else and used them people from college when I switched over to music. Like, hey, use that support because they support me for doing something else anyway. I wish I'd have did it. Hell yeah, I wish I'd have did it like that, bro.
That's real spill. So hey, I any artist that's on here watching this shit, ain't nothing wrong with being a rapper, but get you a job or a hustle, get you some income to back that shit. That rap money, it's not like a quick fast, although that's what they promote out in real life. Yeah. I know I said this one gonna be a whole rap segment shit, but while we speaking on it, it's gonna be like that. Like I wasted half my life recording free music. Not like I had to pay to record, but I'm talking about, nigga, I got classics that I feel like. Yeah. But I'll also say this: if you ain't manifesting, if you ain't 100% in that shit, like you gotta be 100% even with working. You could be working and doing that don't mean you can't do nothing else, but you gotta be 100%. Like you gotta be studying. Tell me some shit that you had to do, bro. Like to even establish making a bag or getting a feature from Gibbs. I don't. It might not have been cheap, but you spent some money that most Gary or Midwest folk wouldn't spend to get a feature. So tell me some of the things you had to do.
At that time, Gibbs charged like I want to say $3,000 or something like that, which I didn't have. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't had $3 to give him, so I took out a loan, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I took out a loan, got the loan from one of my people in the hood, really. You feel what I'm saying? On some hood loan shit, and had to just really pay it off and shit. I ain't even like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because even with that, like, damn. Not really saying Gibbs should have promoted the song or some shit like that, but it was strictly like going to the store, bro, huh? And I'm gone. Nothing else. Like, you feel what I'm saying? At that time, I ain't really. And I had to take you know what I mean? I'm thinking like, damn, the song ain't doing shit, but I owe this nigga $3. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it really had to walk the money down like that, bro, without the song making no type of money. No type of promotion, and no, you feel everything was on my end. First, I was mad at him. You feel what I'm saying? But then, shit, I guess I grew up. It was like, you know what? Fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? I should have put that 3 bands into myself instead of giving it to another nigga.
Did you ever make it back at all?
It took Dad to like 3 years to get it royalty check wise. But as far as getting it back to my hobby, that ain't take me up but like $2 or some shit like that.
Hold on, I'm sending this link out. Hold on. Yeah. Motherfuckers want to join the live. They say, man, you lie. Yeah, okay. You said you paid your homie right back, but it took you how long to recoup them fees from what you spent with him?
Like 3 years, bro. Because like motherfucker gotta understand, a stream is like 1/10 of a cent. You feel what I'm saying? Like 1/10 of a cent, and it's like shit. If he ain't performing the motherfucking song, well, he had to get it notoriety like it's supposed to get. And I'm the only, bro, I really did whatever it is I could do with that song. And only thing that was shared it. It took a long ass time for them 1/10 of a cent to add up to like $3,000 that I, you know what I mean?
I'm I'm trying to be professional because you know I got this thing with Gibbs. Like I done dissed him a couple times and all type of shit. So I'm trying to be professional.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I see why niggas do that though. I see why niggas, because it's bro, you from right here. You know what niggas got. You feel what I'm saying? You know who nice.
Yeah.
You know who nice, who got it with that pen. And when I ain't just talking about performing, I'm talking about, you know who niggas who could rap, nigga, like Benny the Butch and them. It's niggas like that and Gary that got that type of bar level. You feel what I'm saying? And you ain't doing shit.
But it's unfortunate that people like, again, a lot of us have been around that crab in the barrel mentality. So this is my reach. Like my platform always open first and foremost for you, bro. Like even though I ain't get the track tonight where I'm gonna play it, but I can't play it through the system where they gonna hear it, unless you can play it and let them. But he should have gave you a vouch. You paid $3K for a verse. He should have promoted that shit. Like he got a song with one of my homies, and I've seen one of my homies rapping this shit in his car in his story. And I'm in my head, I'm like, damn, this nigga won't even share my shit with you. It's a dirty game.
Yeah.
We gotta lead by example though. Like for real. I met Benny the Butcher again, bro. I don't know if you watching what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm not doing it like as a rapper now. I'm doing it as like a stylist, designer, and I'm going into these rooms. I'm learning.
You wait to get next to niggas.
Bruh, I know I can rap. It ain't my time on that rap shit right now. I just got to get in these spots. Like my old lady, you know, she works for a high client. She's an assistant to celebrities. I got other shit going on. Like, this a purpose move right here. God tell me, like, speak about that healthy shit you be on, Worthy. Tell them what's changing your life, blah, 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 this could be woo-woo. So that's why I'm like, this rap shit, we don't talk about this shit on Wednesday nights. We talking about why some white folks racist and all type of shit with 40 mules and that. We talking that type of talk. But again, we deserve to be able to get a shine. We deserve to have a few stars come from our city, man. We deserve to be entertained and not just be supporting these motherfuckers that's up yonder. Bro, I would like to see you up top, my nigga. I like to see you up top, though. You know, you've been doing it for a long ass time. I don't know if Skodollar and T Rich and them is still keeping a battle rap league, but shit, even them type of moves, them is moves like motherfuckers who want to preserve the culture. Niggas ain't doing that shit to be doing that shit. Cause where we from, niggas don't want to pay what you asking at the door. Niggas don't want to share and promote, even if they part of the show. It take all that to make shit successful. So kudos to you, bro. I don't know if do you got a setup where you can play the shit out loud and spit the shit if you don't mind? If not,
damn, let me see where my iPad at, man. I think I got my iPad. You running the crib.
The rap game is this business, even with your own. Yeah, man. But it's not out everywhere else. It ain't like that, Beeman. I'm starting to find out, man. Whoever hot, if you ain't even gotta be from Atlanta. They gonna fuck with you if you on your grind, you promoting, you know what I'm saying, and you fucking with them, they gonna give you that same love. It's enough people out here for all of us to eat. That's why I'm publicly saying this shit, whether it's about rap, whether it's about pushing people to get healthy, if it's about money, man. Hey,
they supporting the grind.
So if it take me to get 2 people and we talk on a podcast for 3 months and then finally we get 7 people and then we talk together, that's how it's gonna have to be. And then I have my own tribe and we moving around. Like motherfuckers seeing what I can do off of just pure emotion. Imagine what we do if we sit down, we write this shit, we mapping this shit. That's why I got my young ladies that come in. The women love this shit. The women want to see us build as men together. My woman just don't love this shit. Outside women love this shit because ain't moving like men right now.
Facts. It's a lot of emotional shit going on, man.
It's see with the emotional shit, bro, that got a lot to do with a lot of other shit, like what we eating, what we smoking, what we drinking, the atmosphere. But once you become aware of this shit, not just knowing that it's a lot of emotion, like, damn, what's the cause of that? Because even myself, I found myself being highly emotional in Gary when I got down here. Then when I start peeping out certain shit that I like to eat. I'm not like necessarily a nigga who eat a lot of shit, but I might eat a lot of sweets. All them sugars and chemicals that's on that shit is truly a fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you heard it at the beginning. I got a major power player who's part of the farming industry in Northwest Indiana. She gonna be on here next week. I'm interviewing her. We need to help gather folks who need to change their diet. They can go buy produce. I'm finding out all this shit. Because this shit about purpose now, it's about paper, you feel me? So if you can help me on them aspects and shit, bro, this so much deeper than trying to be clouded or being the best rapper from Gary now. Like, this about just leading everybody to a good safe zone, dog.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, bro. Does what you eat affect like your mood for the day?
Yep, it can. It definitely can, both in a good way and a bad way. What's up, sis? I see you pop back here. I got sis just joined the green room. Give me about five minutes or so. I'm gonna pull you up. Facts, when you venture out the network and support us better, I'm learning that as we speak. And then even with that being said, Beeman, the people at home will start seeing your progress, and it's sad, but they'll start supporting. But if that's what you got to do, you got to do it. Somebody got to do it, fam. Like, somebody literally got to do it. I'm willing to be the motherfucking scapegoat. I feel like I've been a scapegoat for so many other things. Why not be a scapegoat for some shit I believe in?
Facts. No, that's real shit, bro. I can't knock that. And that type of shit come with wisdom. You feel what I'm saying? Just to even be able to, for that type of shit to open that part of your brain and be like, hold on, I'm finna just tap into this real quick and see what this do for my body, my mood, and what I got going on in life in general. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's wise, bro. That's wisdom.
Man, thank you, bro. It's just a journey, and I'm learning this from other individuals as I grow, bro. I just want to be able to publicly show others so they ain't got to be afraid to ask questions, say, move, stay, all the shit that means something. You got the music queued up, bro?
Yeah. Let me. What we doing?
So check. I'm gonna have my own girl. She one of the newest members of the panel, Miss P. She like rap too, so I'm definitely finna add her. While you load it up, getting ready, she gonna pop on. We gonna listen. This ain't no bullshit. I want one more other motherfuckers. I probably use it as a little clip for my Instagram or whatever. So let me add sus. Hey, everybody that's in here, shout out to the 2 people that's in YouTube. Y'all shut alive, comment, hit the hearts, hit the thumbs, hit the emoji buttons. This is how the algorithms pop off and motherfuckers see what you got going on. Y'all be in everybody else's video doing that shit. Your boy Young Kalib up here. Miss P just joined the panel. I'm up here, man. Hit the motherfucking buttons, them emojis, man. What's up, Miss P? How you doing?
I'm good. How you?
Good. I'm good. You looking good. I want to introduce you to young Caleb. Young Caleb, this is Miss P.
What's going on, Miss P? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. How you?
I'm fine. I can't complain.
All right, all right.
What we doing first, man? What we just kicking right into the target practice or?
Yeah, let's do the intro because target practice you definitely killed thing, but the intro made me make more faces, bro.
I like that.
Like I said, the homie just dropped.
I can't hear nothing in the headphones. Whoop. Caleb. Yeah. This sound like some championship shit, boy. Hey. Y'all can hear it? We up top with it. One jump. Nowhere to go from here but up. You know when it's up, it's just stuck. I just keep running it up, and I keep a gun in the truck. My niggas aim for your neck, hit you in your forehead if you duck. Bitch, I just want me a meal. Milwaukee, I run to them bucks. Hey, y'all know I put that shit on. I ain't had to wait for me to get on. I already had the cars in the big home, and my wife can't wait for me to get home. Yeah, she know I be going hard, and that money make her turn into a porn star. She be ready when she hit me pulling the garage. I been stepping on shit, I need a full massage. I really can't relate to niggas, cause I never been a hater nigga. I don't sit around and wait for niggas. If I did, then I wouldn't be the greatest. Got memories with people I won't never speak to again in my life, and my life has been peaceful. This ain't no this is good versus evil. I'm God body, hard body, don't make me beat the trench coat in the trenches, nigga. I feel like the biggest nigga. Yeah, turn your block to a water park.
That line was crazy.
Yeah, sip the prescriptions, nigga, cause I'm really sick of niggas. Yeah. Gilbert Arenas flow. We practice with pistols, nigga. Get your issue, nigga. I'm known for that get back. I miss to always get my lick back. Y'all know I've been that. Might slide to your kickback. Ain't no way for you to come out, bitch. You running in that, yeah. Gotta close the back door. Niggas try to snap me, I'ma give them what they ask for. That's why I stay strapped though. Niggas really been the streets looking like a drag show. Hey, I hope these niggas don't play with me. I keep the gun with me faithfully. Fuck you gon' say to me? You better stay far away from me before you taste the heat. I'm killing these niggas basically. Mama just pray for me. I'm out here finding a way to eat. Told my little bro get a plate with me. Told my little cuz I'ma save the seat. I know it's more than enough for my niggas. Don't play with me. I'm coming for what I deserve. I'm the best nigga. Fuck what you heard. I'm not drunk as a stone when I swerve. With the top, I watch out for the curve. Hey, I had to roll up again. Cause these fuck niggas get on my nerves. Niggas out here broken bummy. Boy, you look like someone I would serve. Hey, what more do I have to say? What more do I have to do? I'm really the last man standing, but I'm still putting on for the crew. If a nigga disrespect, I'm putting him on the news. Like the crib, I get niggas the blues. Step on shit with the grip on the shoes. 130. I can never retire my jersey. Not right now, it's too early. I'ma give me a meal in my 30s. 130. I can never retire my jersey. Not right now, it's too early. I'ma give me a meal in my 30s, it's young.
Hey, only thing I'm mad about is that you didn't rap it to us, but I understand why. You a seasoned vet, and you know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't know you. I really didn't know how the quality was. Like if I was rapping, would the music be turning down in the background? So I ain't want to really do too much. But
who knows? But at this point, I think it's authentic as possible, straight. I'm not tripping on no fuck ups or nothing, because eventually we'll have the show running so smooth with it. It's like Cam and them shit. You know what I'm saying? But until that point, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Ain't they shit. Bruh say he like this shit, man. Bruh say that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I do this for, man. Shout out to Mr. Merle, man. He said he drive trucks and he be out listening to me. He said he happy somebody finally doing this type of shit, talking about this type of shit. So although you cursed a whole lot in that shit, bro, what I heard through that shit was like, you the best. You know what I'm saying? You on your shit. But it's no longer, I wouldn't look at, when you listen to shit from not a competitive position and you just listening to some shit like, let me see what this nigga, You like, hell yeah, nigga, you the best at what you do. Like, hell yeah, yo, bitch, yeah, I love it. I mean, you having a good time. You ain't rapping about a whole lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
When you said, hey, one line, you said, I'm back jumping like Blake when he left the Pistons.
Oh yeah.
I was in a, like, ooh, yeah. Ain't afraid to say it.
Yeah,
Pete, what you thought about it?
Sorry, I'm having some technical issues over here, so I wasn't able to hear the whole thing because I was having some technical issues over here. But it sounds good. The beat goes hard. I like the message that you was trying to send, and it was a lot of cussing, but I agree with everything that James was saying. So I'll listen to
it. That's love. It's out now on everywhere you listen.
Is it on Apple Music?
Yeah, look, he got a track
right now.
He got a track with Gibbs. I want you to know I listen to your shit for real, bro. I even peeped how you took some of the curse words out.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? So I checked out the Gibbs track and I peeped how you took the curse words out. So I know you professional and shit. I know you on your game, but I also peeped out the body of work, and I was like, yeah, some of these tracks may be old. He been sitting on them. These sound like Kalib that's been up. He up. He moonwalking on niggas. Overall, on a scale from 7, I get that shit like a 5. I really appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you sliding through. You know what I'm saying, for a little combo on some rapper shit. Before you go, if you could leave a little message, and when you do go, bro, finish watching the show for a second, because I do. If you like it and you fuck with it, come back on the panel, bro, to enlighten people, like deeper than just some music shit. But from a music standpoint, you can always be vocalist. Leave us with some words of wisdom, bro. Some good jewels. Pause.
Man, look, all I'm gonna say is this: if you're doing music, like I said earlier, make sure your music is protected. Register it. If you local and you doing the open mics every Wednesday, whatever it is that you doing, like how we used to do it, how me and Word used to do it, hit your BMI, hit your ASCAP, whatever it is you got to do, and tap into your performance rights. That's where the money is at, man. The performance rights. I'm gonna leave y'all with that.
I was supposed to play the diss song, but my good energy told me not even to go there. Like, it's very entertaining. Y'all go check Kalib new mixtape out. Him and Dink, they was jousting back and forth. But I'm gonna wait until I holler at Dink on some cool shit, and maybe I'll play both discs one night, and everybody get a feedback if they agree with me. I think Kalib is up 1-0 when it comes to the disc. I think he bodied, bro. But as long as they like on some real, I see you back there, BK. Give me a second. Sis just joined. She in the green room and shit. Again, with me doing all the production, I'm clicking shit. I'm talking, so it's a little, shaky. Shout out to Illy. I see Illy just joined. Illy, one of them bar guys from the city. My origin story. If you on YouTube, my origin story definitely starts from lyrical, like just going and ciphering. I'm really a battler. I started with poetry, and then it turned into battling. But I'm really a poet, and I just turned that music to this music. But bro, dropped the dish. Y'all go check his shit out. It's on his page. You know what I'm saying, bro? You got the link. So if you like what we talking about and you got time, you can always pop back in. Bro, I appreciate the shit out of you, dog. I'm gonna download this shit. I'm gonna make sure I play it during the show. I'm gonna have this shit tip top shot. I'm gonna be in all that shit. My shit gonna be right on holy. Believe me.
Already, man. That's love, bro, man. Hey, I appreciate you for having me, man. I'm gonna watch it when I log off, man.
I can't.
All right.
It's love, bro. I'm finna add BK. I don't know on my shit. Last week I used my iPad, so I'm probably gonna have to start back using the iPad. I don't know why this shit logging. I'm finna have BK joining and shit. I'm waiting she threw smoking her little thing. It's a non-smoking zone tonight, BK. The rapper guy was on his smoking. So Miss P, what's up with you, sis? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's been a long day, but I'm feeling good. You know, just out here doing my thing, being a mom and stuff like that. You breaking up. I can't hear you.
I'm trying to remove him.
Okay, I hear you now.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to work on a different. I say I'm removing him and her. I'm gonna definitely have to. Hey, babe, can you get off the Wi-Fi for a second, baby? Can you get off the Wi-Fi for a second, baby? Thank you. I forgot. You get me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Let me kick this nigga off the screen. Then I'm finna add B. Oh man, yeah. Hey y'all, we lagging. Y'all just staying with us, man. I'm finna add everybody real important that's gonna be here. I'm gonna be interviewing them, talking, just an open platform, conversating about things that we need to know that's going on in the city when it comes to health and wealth, and a lot of farming information. If you're in agriculture, just eating good, period. That's what we're gonna be talking about. Y'all know I gotta get the word together correctly, so I'm finna look at my phone and tell you exactly who we got. I don't want to embarrass myself. What's up, BK? I can't see you. We can't see your face, but we can see you. You can see her?
Yeah, I can see her.
I'm talking about, can you see BK?
Yeah, I can see her. I didn't wave to her and everything.
Right. It's something on your end.
Okay, yeah. So next week, we're gonna have the equity and engagement coordinator for the whole Northwest Indiana Food Council on our platform. Y'all need to definitely chime in. Y'all need to share that. We're gonna be talking about some major stuff. This is the stuff that we need to talk about. If y'all want to know how to lost all my weight or why I can think a little more positive than usual, because I'm thinking right. I'm doing the stuff that I'm supposed to do. It's a lot going on with the universe right now with the ozone. Y'all ladies, come on with them smart words so I can chime in with my
change, environmental justice, all that.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Food access.
Y'all gotta be hungry. Y'all talking about fucking food already. Talking about food. I only had a watermelon today. Y'all don't believe me? That's all I had today. I've been eating like.
Was it seeded? Oh yeah, that was you. That you did text me asking me about seeds the other day.
Because I ain't finna keep on taking no goddamn seeds out the watermelon. Just gonna swallow them bitches. Oh, wow. Great swallow.
When can I find one here? That's what I need to know.
So in Gary, off of 15th and Tab, it'd be a watermelon man over there selling them off his truck. I got one a couple of weeks ago.
Oh man, that's right down the street. I could walk down there.
Mm-hmm.
How much are they?
He gave it to me for free, but I think they like maybe $5. I don't even think it was that much.
Oh, I need about 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. They don't cost that much.
Hey, I know you was here when Kalib was doing this thing. What you think about that music?
I was not.
What you was doing?
Mommying.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What you thought for
I
real,
was
people?
on, but I wasn't in the room nor listening to the phone.
So I didn't hear everything for real because I was having technical difficulties, and I'm mommying too. So I didn't hear everything. I will listen. I did just add it to my Apple Music though. I will listen to it.
Y'all give me some feedback on it because we're gonna have to put a nice little soundtrack list of music that we can play in between a little stoppage or this and that. Like I said, I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna get a new computer for next week. I don't know, bro. It's not really hard. I think it's more so my computer and it be lagging because it's a what the fuck is this? An Acer. This is a motherfucking Acer. Every time when I was broken, I used to take that joint to the pawn shop. They're like, oh, that's an Acer. That's a Chromebook. Man, what?
Yeah.
Don't come on here like
but
that.
But I had one for college though, and that little thing got to do. So
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Don't come on here like that no more. Don't come on here that buzz not passing the sticks because you look a little too zooted, motherfucker. Talking about you was mommy and motherfucker.
I'm not. Listen.
She grown over there.
I just moved me and my mom out of her house back into my apartment. Me and my mother moved 2.5 loads.
Oh yeah.
Okay, on a U-Haul truck by ourselves.
And gotta unpack it and everything else.
I'm not even done unpacking. Like, I got a little corner in my room clean just so I can see. I didn't realize that in 3 years, and then you saying I'm not mommy. Wave to the camera.
What's up, nephew? What's up, nephew?
Nope, that was niece. Oh, here come nephew.
What's up, niece?
Hey.
So where we at with it this week? Where we gonna start at? Shout out to everybody that's in there, man. I see we got a couple people that's sticking with us. Hey, everybody that's fucking with us, go out, shut a live, come back in, comment, say I'm back, hit the hearts. Again, we gotta tell them algorithms up, make this shit relevant. Y'all know once we get the conversation going, y'all gonna enjoy it. Y'all gonna give your feedback. Let me make sure I share it on my other page. Where we at with it, BK? What we starting with? At least help me with that.
Honestly, bro, I don't know.
Florida.
Yeah, I did say Florida. But you know what? Before we go to Florida, because I got the news playing in the background, and it just was something that I just seen, and I meant to send it to you earlier. There's 2 buildings in the Hickory Ridge Apartments in Maryville. Bro, I don't know how they have let people live in there.
3 of them. So
okay, it's 3 of them.
Yeah, 2
like
of them got mold and 1 of them about to collapse.
Like it's literally you can see the buckling of the building. Like,
yo, it was worse than that. I rode past there last week and saw that the grass was about as tall as me, and I'm only 5'2". And I'm like, what's going on over here? But they said that they changed management and then people just abandoned it. But it's been like mold and all.
I just wonder who's the management company now. Get out my camera. Get out. So play with me.
So it's people. It's still people that stay there.
No, not anymore.
They made the people move today.
This morning with no warning. People just paid their
no warning, no nothing. All they just knew is, get up, pack your stuff, sheriffs, we moving y'all stuff out because the buildings have been condemned.
I feel bad about anybody that was in that motherfucker smoking weed. Can you imagine?
No, I feel bad for everybody that just paid their rent for the month of damn June.
And ain't got nowhere to go because it's hard.
I get that. Right now. But imagine not having nowhere to go and you finna go to jail because you were smoking weed because the police was finna come move you out. I
doubt they was even worried about
honestly, and usually in them type of situations, even if you smoking weed, they ain't even on arresting you. Now you got to be doing some in there cooking some dope up, making some meth. Yeah, they finna haul you out. But just smoking, they gonna look at you like, you about need this because baby, we finna put you out.
You hear me?
So now,
and the killer part is the rent is $1,100 a month. Who just
wait? What?
They said it was more. Some people were saying their rent was $1,300.
Yeah, my shit was $14 when I stayed in Hickory.
Yeah, I stayed in
Hickory. See what I'm saying? And you staying, and you just imagine you just gave them $1,400 of your hard-earned money. Today is only the 7th. They give you to the 5th to pay your rent.
That's what I need to do. So every time we talk about a topic, y'all remind me to write the topic in the thing, so it'll be coming across the screen, so people could know what's going on, what we talking about.
Okay. The crazy part is, there's so many people. Like, it's a housing shortage out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, and then the prices are ridiculous to find a place to stay. So living in Hickory Ridge was a plug based off comparable to some of the rents in the area. So I'm worried about the displaced kids, where they gonna go, because who got the money to find something short notice? Not me.
Exactly.
Let's get to the point where it seems like they don't even really care about who got anything. I feel like let motherfuckers stay in them apartments like that, the way y'all describing them.
Nah, but I don't even think that's it. I feel like, gentrification and stuff is happening. And I feel like they only let it fall like it fell because it's majority Black people in there at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was,
others, they would have kept that building, or they would have kept them buildings up like they used to.
Absolutely. But they just let them fall. It was piss poor management when I lived in there. So, and I know unfortunately,
is MGM their management company?
I don't know. I don't know, but
that's something we need to look into, because MGM is probably one of the worst management companies.
Like, when shit like this happen, do folks go home and talk about this shit, like, for real? Do y'all go talk to y'all neighbors, or do y'all call y'all peoples? And like, this is why my platform is happening, because some people are sitting in Gary or Maryville or right around the area don't even know. They don't even know that this is going on. Like, motherfuckers got to start speaking on this shit.
I had no idea that Hickory Ridge was in that state, because I don't have no reason to go out there. I don't know anyone that lives out there. I wasn't desiring to move over there. So, but the way it looked, it's like there's no way that this just happened. Like, this had to be an ongoing situation.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it was. It didn't happen overnight, but just a lot of people that probably live up in there. Like, sometimes you got to live where you got to live. You just got to have a roof over your head. So ain't nobody necessarily gonna complain, or they can be like, oh, well, they not gonna do nothing about it. It's gonna fall. The complaint's gonna fall on deaf ears. So right now, the only thing that you got to do is focus on keeping a roof over your head. So as long as your house is clean, you ain't really worried about what's going on outside of your apartment.
Is that Maryville?
Yep. And that's crazy.
Yes, Hickory Ridge is in Maryville.
Mm-hmm. It should be something you can do then. It should be something they could do, because at least it's not Gary, right?
No, it's no different. Like Maryville or Gary. Like, what's Maryville gonna do? Maryville probably got less funding than Gary does.
Ain't no city ordinance or nothing.
Yeah, but someone reported the condition of the apartment complex to the city of the town of Maryville, and that's when the fire marshal and everybody came and deemed the buildings. They condemned the building that was getting ready to fall, and then deemed the rest of them unlivable.
That's what I'm looking at it right now. When you Google Hickory Ridge, it pop up automatically and it say closed, temporary closed. Then it's got like 6 or 7 news, different things on it. 24-hour emergency. Like, yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. So that's weird.
But they only doing that because gentrification is happening. It's mostly Black folks up in there, and ain't nobody gonna make no ruckus. We don't make no ruckus when these types of things happen.
Right.
We finna start making ruckus about a whole lot of Gary folk finna start making ruckus about a whole lot of shit, and then I'll worry about the rest of the Black folk after that. Ain't no hope, so we go.
Prayerfully, this happens because
it's happening now. It's happening now. 1 or 2 motherfuckers is watching, and they saying I'm with y'all. Somebody in their head like that nigga James tripping, but they gonna be back next week and they gonna be with us then. We finna make a difference. This is how it happened, by motherfucking talking, walking, all that shit. I'm on that. Yeah. What's up, Tina? How you doing?
And say it gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely should take some pictures and send it to me.
Yeah.
I'm late coming in. It's terrible garbage everywhere. The place is falling apart.
It's
I think
trash, bro. Like, listen, I rode past it last week. The grass is covering the windows on the first level. It was trash spilling out. Like, I live in Maryville, so I was going that way trying to get to Broadway to go get me some shrimp from Simply Seafood. And I rode past it like, what the heck is going on here? It didn't look like nobody lived there then, but you saw the cars and stuff there, but it was barely any cars out there. And I'm just like, they must have fired their maintenance team. And I just kept it pushing. But I had no idea of the condition.
What you just said, I feel like when people say certain things, my body alerts to certain stuff. And my body did one of them things when you said the whole gentrification. Because again, that's what it is. I ain't finna go into a deep spill. God, quit bothering me. Give me a second, my nigga. Chill out. Damn. I keep telling this nigga we got one step this shit. I know he want me to start jogging and running, but I just want to baby step, big dog.
You better go for me. Push your ass, man.
But you know what? It's so funny because the apartments where my mom stay at, when she first moved there, because she lived there for almost, my son finna be 8, so she had to be there at least 13 years. The first management group, when she first moved there, it was so nice. The grass was green, like manicured green. They had the little mulch around the trees and the bushes, and it was beautiful. They picked the trash up every day. Like, they had somebody that came and swept and mopped the hallways every day. Then MGM took over.
When I stayed there, they had carpet in the motherfucking inside. My bad. I ain't mean to call you. Okay.
No. I'm not talking about Hickory Ridge. I'm talking about where my mom moved from on 20th and Carolina, Glenwood Manor.
Oh yeah.
MGM took over, and the grass is yellow and dirt.
Maybe that's
is down. See, and that's what I'm saying. I think this stuff is intentional. Me personally.
Maybe they're planted here to do. But see, as a team, when we start building and becoming bigger, we got to start watching for not just doing better, but we got to watch for motherfuckers that's planning to fuck up the situation.
And I said all that to say this because I'm wondering if Hickory Ridge is under their management because they are monopolizing.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah,
the apartments they are taking over. They even the property management for where I stay at. The only difference is I stay in income-based housing and hood and everybody, so they on their ass. Like they have to keep it up to a certain standard. And that's the only good thing about it. So like literally we would be at my mom's house. We'll call maintenance. Hey, screen messed up. This is messed up. They'll take at least 6, 7, 8 months to come fix a screen.
So wait. So these people that had to leave Hickory Ridge, they had to just go find somewhere to stay.
They had to find their own way. They didn't.
Yeah, you just have to go.
Nothing. No,
y'all find that weird? That shit is so bogey. That shit
is weird. First off, it's prime real estate. They already trying to push all of us out of here. All these other folks getting ready to move in because Northwest Indiana, particularly Lake County, is prime real estate.
What I'm
saying? That's why they're not taking the time.
I knew it was real, and like people laugh at me when I say this. But like, when we take over a city, it be our bougie people that move first and infiltrate the white neighborhood.
What's the name of the
MGM?
MGM.
MGM.
They got like one star on Google.
They need 0. But like I was, like when we move the bougie, the snooty ones, we usually move first and infiltrate a white neighborhood and then the rest follow. With them, it's almost like a reverse. It has been influx of so many white low class trailer trash around Gary, and I done been here pretty much my whole life. I said when I live in Georgia, and I've never seen this many white people actually living within the city limits.
Yes.
Hey y'all, excuse my friend for the white trailer trash. Like, don't mind her. She can be a little crass at times, but it's all in good fun.
Nah.
I mean, it's no disrespect, but it's the honest to God truth. Like when they speak on us in terms that ghetto, ratchet. So I'm not gonna not use the terms that we use for them. It is what it is. They call it themselves they call other white people trailer trash. So if you take offense, then that means that shoe fits and lace it up and wear it.
But you know what? It's not even just those types of folks that's coming out here. Like I was riding down Broadway, and this guy on 23rd and Broadway over there, by that little hotel over there, just walking casually into the gas station, like, like
right. Like that's my saying. Like it starts with their, I'm gonna say, lower class. And then the upper class come in and take over and buy.
Yeah. Because it's cheap.
They gonna send, yeah.
Because it's cheap. But what a lot of people don't know, but they're being smart about it, as we should too. Our collective is everything from 25th Avenue all the way down to 5th is considered lakefront property. So they're capitalizing on what's to come. Because once they get all of us out of here, it ain't nobody living here. Like, oh, Gary is a desert. It is. But now people with money, or not even money, because we seeing these colored folks with limited resources as well coming in and buying up this property. But they're being smart about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but
that's Maryville. That's Maryville, right? That's Maryville.
No,
it's Gary.
Gary.
I'm talking about Hickory. I'm talking about Hickory.
That same thing.
Oh yes, Hickory Ridge is Maryville.
But y'all saying we got other locations. We got locations in Gary.
It's happening all over the county. It's happening all over. Because to me, in my brain, where Hickory Ridge is Gary to me. Because it's just a walk across the street before you and Gary. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of that. And then we have to also think all of these Maryville, East Chicago. 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Give me those plugs back when you. My bad, y'all. You hand me that other one too, bro.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna do a booty, but okay, but no, but like Gary, Hammond, see all of that. It was all Gary at one point.
Right, Lake Station.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna walk my guests out real quick. Y'all go ahead, continue the conversation.
But it was all Gary at one point. So it's all the same thing. They're gonna remove all these red lines, all these borders. Everybody, EC is getting smart and becoming its own little city. Hammond is getting smart and investing in their infrastructure and doing all this other stuff, where all the black folks then left this area now because they didn't move to Nap, move to Minnesota, move to all other places because they refuse to invest in our infrastructure so we can even have something to take pride in. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then all the black folks that own something are older and aging out, but people our age are leaving. I left for a minute. I just got back here 2 years ago, and it was crazy.
I left too.
Yeah, I left and I came. People, why you come back? Because I got work to do here. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was crazy.
Like I want to leave again, and I know I'm going to, but I do know that I'll ultimately end up back home.
Yeah, but I think right
this
now
is home.
is the time to stay though, because everything is getting ready to turn around. Everything is getting ready to turn around. It's so much money, federal funding coming down and being invested in the city of Gary and in Lake County and in the region. No, I'm not going there. I'm just saying, but now is the time. Like right now, it's time to stay.
It is.
It is. because if we stay, like, it's important to stay now because at least we'll have an influence on what our kids will see in the future. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least I'm future thinking.
I feel like the generation that's supposed to make it happen is at the forefront now. Like the generation who's supposed to change the whole, even with the whole Mr. Eddie, Mayor Eddie, whatever.
Yeah, Eddie Melton.
He might be the one.
He our age. I think he see the stuff that we need to see. Like he thinks just like us.
That's
right. The older folks is aging out. They don't think like we think.
We straight. If he's the one with everything,
right? Because they not of our generation, so it makes sense.
The same obstacles that we do, and had to navigate all the stuff that we had to navigate in our lifetime. So I think we have a better perspective from the future generations and the past, where we can see where everybody had us fucked up at.
We know where it can go, and we know it can go. We know it can get really wild, but we also know we can make it better. Like it can be better than it was ever before. She's right. Yeah, she's right. All right, y'all. What's the next topic? I want to get onto the Florida shit. I definitely wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lady that shot the lady. You remember you told me about it, Brianna, and then I looked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta change it out now. Change it to real shit.
I change it right.
But that enraged me because I'm quite sure Portia enraged you too, being a mom.
I started crying when I saw the girl cousin talking. Did you see the TikTok of the girl talking, telling the story?
I can't.
I can't. I was in between meetings, and I'm sitting there, and I'm watching this TikTok, and this girl is crying her heart out, and her child was there when it happened. Her child was right there, and I don't know, Brianna, if you want to tell the story or whatnot.
It is infuriating. Like I'm not sure. You can tell it. I'm just comment because
So I saw a TikTok the other day. This woman was on there appealing for her cousin. So basically, they live in like a apartment complex, a subdivision, where there's a whole bunch of townhomes, and it's this lady that it's a play area there where all the kids come and play, but she's known for harassing the kids in the neighborhood. Several people have had run-ins with this lady, so it's something that's typical. So this woman had, I think, 3 or 4 children. The woman that was unfortunately murdered. So her child left their tablet in the play at the park or whatever. The woman came and took the tablet in the house.
I like how you do that.
Yeah.
I'm about to do that.
So the woman came into the house. I mean, the mother went to the woman's home to retrieve the baby's property. As soon as she knocked on the door, the woman shot through the window and shot the woman in the head. I believe she was shot in the chest or something like that, but she bled out. Her 13-year-old child was standing there, and everybody called the police. They arrested the woman, and the woman was back home that night. And
what's so crazy is they have had multiple complaints, and not just from us, but from
police reports
as well.
Yes,
about this lady.
Is this the Cary state?
No,
yes,
it's the stand your ground state.
It's the stand your ground state.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, but DeSantis is doing so much. Go ahead. We ain't even gonna get into DeSantis, but let's stay on this topic first.
I'm sorry, my chest just was hurting listening to that shit. Like,
I can't imagine it. I can't imagine. I don't know. And the woman's just the police didn't do nothing about it. They arrested this woman. She said she was defending herself because she felt threatened, and they released her to come back home right then. I mean, that evening. They're not trying to press no charges, not even endangerment of children, because she shot, and it's a whole bunch of kids outside when this happened. and they're not doing anything about it. They're talking about she was defending herself, and because it's a stand your ground state, this is akin.
And forget the fact that she stole this baby property, and the mother was simply coming to retrieve it. All she did was knock on the lady door. She wasn't loud. She wasn't belligerent. She wasn't, the stereotypical, open this mother. No, give me that. It wasn't none of that. It was a simple, and the lady just.
Well, I don't know if this got anything to do with that, but I went to jail this weekend, so I was around a few people of different race, colors, and creeds, and I was talking to this Sweden guy, and he was like, "Man, you have no idea of what they feed you guys here. I ain't even talking about food. I'm talking about like television, the news of what we know. Even he was like, do you know, like at a certain age, everyone has to have a gun. Everyone has to do training, know how to shoot the gun, load the gun, clean the gun. Like we don't get social security numbers, and just to think about like how we live, like somebody can literally shoot you. You have to protect yourself depending on your color by not carrying or violate and hope not to get caught with this. And as I listen to these stories, it's like it's the same shit over and over. It could be police, it could be a regular motherfucker, it could even be disrespect to my Hispanic family or nothing like that. It really could be anybody of any race to shoot a black person, and the possibility of them getting away with it is like 9 out of 10. This shit is so sad.
They can definitely do it.
That shit sucks. I don't even like talking about stuff like that. That made me feel like.
But you gotta get to the why. Why you think that is? I'm interested to know.
Because we a threat.
Absolutely. More than that. Not only that, that's why they're not pushing reparations.
And I don't mean a threat as in like we gonna physically harm them.
No, we will break them because first off, reparations is a very real thing that I feel like is owed to us. This is just my personal opinion. I don't know if you agree with me or not. But if they paid back black people like they have paid back Jewish people, let me be careful.
Black people are going to get
they will be broke.
No, black people are going to go,
bro.
I hate to interrupt you. I agree with that. But listen, it's bigger than that. If you give us black people money, we're going to go get ready for war. We're your biggest threat. But they not gonna go. I know they not, but I'm just saying, white people think smart, or the higher ups. Let's not make it just about color, because now they probably got black people. But the higher ups are smart. They know that we're not gonna go get it, but it's a possibility that if you get enough speakers, enough leaders, enough kings, enough queens, you can make a motherfucking small town do it. The Moors and all the people who went to the swamps and that shit, they ran them motherfuckers out with less than what we would have.
Yes, but the problem is we're not unified like that. We don't have that same community like those particular groups have. They don't want to give us the money because, well, first we're gonna make them, and this is not the case for all black people. So let me not put a blanket statement out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But first, they fear that we're going to leave because a lot of people are waking up at this point. And you give me some money, I'm leaving. Period. Not only that, they still depend on black labor. They still depend very much on black bodies to achieve a lot of their objectives. We're the only people out here. Black neighborhoods are the only places you would go and find somebody that's still making $10 an hour. That's crazy. Nobody can live off $10 an hour, but that's cheap labor. And most of their institutions, whether it's a pure person or if it's an Arab or something like that, but it's not owned by us, we're still cheap labor. They still highly depend on black bodies to do a lot of their labor to make them rich. So they're not going to equip us, especially with so many people awakening at this point, to build our own businesses. They're not going to equip us to own our own homes, because then once they're not going to equip us to buy our own food, because once we learn how to sustain ourselves independently, we ain't going to need them no more. So that's what they're fearful of.
You feel like when you say that our bodies do more work. You feel like we do more than the Hispanic community when it comes to working and fulfilling jobs.
I'm not saying that we do it more cheaply because the Hispanic has a community. Latin people have a community. They know how to bring it in.
Yeah, they do.
And they share resources. We
but
don't.
I think they work for less, but keep going.
No, they may work for less. And this is, I think you're speaking to like maybe migrant workers or things of that sort. They may work for less, but they bring it and put it in a pot and split it. So if you bring in just a little bit here, a little bit there, and you putting it together and splitting it, more people can eat off of it. And that's then smart. You can, it's like buying in bulk. Yes, baby. Hold on one second.
That's cool. It's smart what she's saying. Hey, anybody who else know what we talking about, chime in. I'm finna hit the comments. I'm finna check some of these comments out. I don't know what happened to BK. BK shifted out for a second. We started with the interview with Kalib. We went on to start our panel discussion. Miss P is a new member of the panel. All right, I'm just seeing some of these comments. I apologize. We need a financial literacy seminar in the city. I agree, bro. I agree. Inbox me. Let's work on getting that, making that happen for real. That stand your ground on why it was wishy-washy. I agree with that too, as well. Asia, you're not late. You right on time. You right on time, sis. You right on time.
Yeah, but my bad.
I was just reading the comments while you was handling your business. My fault. The sad, no matter what, we are targeting our own community and other communities. Well, we got to start building our own communities. What would the word be if Black people gentrified their area? Would it still be gentrified? Black
gentrification is based off white patriarchal society. So that's what gentrification is. White people now redefining the value of a community based purely off of their own societal standards. But it's just building a community with Black folks. It's not necessarily gentrifying, it's unifying, I feel like.
Good word. I like it. I like that better. I like that. Y'all ready to start unifying? Y'all want to start unifying? Like I said, next week we got somebody real important. She's over the whole Northwest Indiana. Is it the equity? The title is the equity. Let me pull it back out. I'm getting that though, y'all. I took notes and stuff that I want to share with y'all as well. Like I'm on it, but her title is the Equity and Engagement Coordinator for Northwest Indiana Food Council. And let me tell you this, she's a Black woman. So that's another plus for us. My journey has been about how I eat. I've changed a lot of the stuff a lot of the foods, a lot of the drinks that I fuck with. It fuck with your emotions. If you was at the beginning of the show, Kalib asked me about it, and I could speak from experience. I know a lot of the things that I eat had me moody. Said a lot of the great, positive, good foods I eat have me energetic, have my mind working. I don't be feeling sluggish. I don't go into the depressed state and do none of that shit. So, yeah, next week is one of the ones. It's official. Like the journey really starts, and we're gonna keep going. Eventually, like I said, we're gonna have a script. We're gonna have like a little timer. These topics are gonna be on point. We're gonna have a scale and you can see the shit. Like I want it right. Just like how everybody else got their shit, Gary need their own shit. We're gonna have our own shit. As Black people, we were never meant to be independent nor supposed to be given any resources to help us grow as a community. In the present day, we are too segregated to make it change. Well, no, but before then, we were together. They just found a way to manipulate us. So it's in us to be united. I think it's in us to be united. You know how it's in us to hate or have that segregated feeling, vibe, energy. It's also in us to unite. That's why you can get 5 to 10 of us at a time to kind of agree.
Yeah, but it's so much deeper than that. Like it's so much trauma that keeps us segregated, bro. Like that crab in a barrel mentality that it's like house nigga, field nigga type of mentality that keeps us from like coming together. So, and I feel like those things were done intentionally. The locking up of Black men, intentionally taking Black men out of the household. Hold on one second.
this everything at this point has been done intentionally because it's warfare. It's mental warfare.
Absolutely. Psychological.
Psychological. If it was a physical thing, they would lose. No disrespect, but they would lose. We've caught up as far as intellect goes because I think black people are more emotional as a start because we were loving. They were
more spiritual.
Well, spiritual, but loving. Maybe the word emotion I was looking for. I could imagine some white folk, because even I'd be like, them white folks couldn't do that. And I love white people. You do some shit. I'm like,
you ain't wrong.
You know what I'm saying? So I could imagine some black folks, a ship coming. Even if we weren't, some of us was here. But if a ship came and got some motherfuckers, I could imagine us trying to help them fix their flat tire. And motherfucker.
Absolutely. That's absolutely the case. But also they tend to weaponize our kindness against us as well.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But that is like some historical stuff, something that's built deep within our DNA. We were nice. We were kind to them. And which is how they got us over here on ships. For those who came over here on ships, I don't want to piss nobody off because I know a lot of people say they don't come over here on ships. But for those who came over here on ships, like, you know what I'm saying? We're thinking, well, they're going to take us to it. We're just going to help them. We're just going, to help them do what they need to do. And that's how they got us. That's how they were able to infiltrate our communities in Africa. That's how they was able to do all of that and do everything that they did. They use our kindness for weakness. And I'm not saying necessarily be militant, but know your lane in dealing with those type of folks.
I learned that a lot out here in Georgia, like dealing with it. I get to be around so many people. And Gary, you don't really, if you like really just stay in Gary, you don't get to deal with a lot of that extra high class racism. Like you deal with like what y'all call trailer park. I didn't like it, but you deal with a trailer park person calling you the N-word, some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Your Wi-Fi fucking up. You look like the lady off the Ring right now.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
They cut you the fuck up off of here real quick.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, you might want to re-enter the building.
Am I still messed up?
No,
yes. Yes,
well,
she is on
black and white. You looking black and white.
You look like hey Lucy, I'm home. No, yes, boy.
Look, I'm looking at it on my other phone. It is. I don't know. I've tried to go to it from my other phone, but it won't let me. I think I just need to go to it.
How I feel, man. Just real briefly, like again, this is where we start. This is where we get 5, 10, 15 people, and they start back having conversations with their folks late nights, sitting on the porch, playing cards, having a drink. Motherfuckers start having these intellectual conversations, go from being dumb to smart. That's how it happened to me. A lot of smart motherfuckers started talking to me, and I realized, damn, I've been let myself get dumb. Like even my writing penmanship, if you know me, my penmanship was very good. Like that's how I got all the women. If you don't take advantage of these talents, if you're not reading, if you're not sharpening these tools and shit, bro, these tools will start wearing off of you. You'll be thinking that shit just normal. No, that shit ain't normal, bro. This shit ain't normal. This shit ain't normal.
What's so funny? I can remember being like 19. I was in college. And I was in Door Mill in the projects, kicking and chilling with my friends, We drinking, smoking, and everything. And I forgot, of course, I don't remember what we were talking about, but I corrected someone. And it wasn't in like, no, oh, you dumb type of way. It was a more of an informative, like, okay, you're using that incorrectly. Let me help you out so you won't be out here saying it's wrong and you sound unintelligent.
People get offended.
And motherfucker got mad at me.
Yes. Yes.
Like, oh, you think you better than us because you smart. Because what, you trying to say I'm dumb? I'm just like,
absolutely. I've had that happen to me too a lot. And it's like sometimes you feel like you can't have conversations with folks when you have not saying that you're smarter than someone else or anything like that, but then you acting white. or something like that, or you think you better than them?
Now I've never got the acting white, but I definitely got the you think you better
Yeah.
or you think you smart.
I could say that I've done it, but
Or
I've been on the other side. I've called somebody that, and I regret that. I regret not understanding the evolution of who they are or their environment and what is done to them. So I moved to South Bend like sophomore year to go to school because I was in trouble or whatever. And when I went down there, it was totally different and shit. It was so different that almost the whole school almost beat my ass at this one specific situation, and I came back home. So my little brother had seen that I was able to escape, and he was like, shit, I want to move to South Bend. He ended up leaving. And the next time I seen, and you know my brother, BK, like you know him real well. The next time I seen my brother, he was like Ben Stiller. It was like meeting something about Mary. It was like Zoolander. He had gel in his hair. And I ain't saying this didn't just happen overnight or a couple months. This happened like it took about a year or two. But I know like the first couple times, I'm like, ooh, he's so white, or you know, just what we said the thing was. But after just growing up and maturing, I'm like, that ain't what it was. He just been in a different environment. He talked full sentences. He got a little more respect for himself in certain things that I may not have respect for. He found this to be a man thing. It wasn't necessarily white. Talking proper is not white. Saying a full sentence is not white. You know what I'm saying? Saying the word the right way is not right. White, it's right, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That saying that you think you smart or better or being intelligent is white is so deeply rooted in racism. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely. I absolutely 100% agree with that.
So
But I also
basically, you saying because I'm black, I can't be smart.
Yeah. And then I think people get so caught up on speaking proper language and stuff like that. But sometimes, at least as I've gotten older, you know, like I know a lot of folks, you know, that go to college or whatever, they tend to mask by talking proper and things of that sort. But you can still be just as intelligent in speaking African American vernacular. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning that now.
What you mean mask?
Huh?
What you mean by mask?
No, because sometimes, like when we go to college, and this is also rooted in white supremacy and racism and things of that sort. Like we go to college because we're trying to not only escape our situation, but a lot of spaces that we have to navigate are predominantly white. You know what I'm saying? So when I say mask, I'm from the hood. I'm from Delaney Projects. You know what I'm saying? But early on in my career and stuff like that, I'll go in there. You would never know I was from Gary. Like, you know, because this how I'm speaking to y'all, like I speak a bit more proper now, but when I used to go into spaces, I can't have the same conversation with my cousins and them that I can, whereas and go take the same conversation how I said it into my workplace. That's what I mean by masking, by not showing up authentically how I am in every space that we go into. Like,
I hate that. I don't like that. I hate that.
You know,
I hate it too.
Yeah, and it's exhausting as well, and it's also a trauma response because if we don't speak similar to how they speak, we're seen as less than. So now here we go overcompensating, trying to prove ourselves that we're worthy again. You know what I'm saying? Just because
and then the backlash of it be once because you have become adaptive to speaking like that. When you do get around cousins and them, when you use certain like me, like I may say vernacular, people will look at me like, why you using that big word? Like, do you not realize that that's really not a big word? Like people use this in conversation. Like,
yeah, and we kind of need
they
to
look at me crazy or like people.
Well,
I stopped because I thought you was going to say something.
Oh no, go ahead. My bad. I stopped because you was talking.
I'm sorry. Or like And people look at me funny because I teach my children proper terminology when I started teaching them about their body parts. I didn't teach my daughter, oh no, can't nobody touch a cookie and all that. No, you have a vagina. I need for you to know exactly what you have. Because God forbid if something happens to you, I need for you to be able to tell exactly what was touched, who touched it, and it can't be no, well, maybe he touched a cookie and it's an Oreo. No, you touched a vagina or you touched my son's penis.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, while we at it,
I do that.
Sus, I forgot. We 2 hours in. I haven't shouted out the sponsors. Shout out to Cat Pie with Cat Pie Cracking Coffees. She delivers.
Yes.
Right. Breakfast, lunch. She got the cold shoulders, the warm hugs, and also what else she got? BK, I forgot. What else?
She could load them
the
up.
Sweet libation.
Yep. Sweet libation.
Yeah, the libation. Yeah, that part. We actually picked up another sponsor as well. We got BK Bling, which is right here at the bottom. She does the press on nails. She can't have nails depending on their job, but she got some shit as well, right? Right, BK? You want to let them know real quick? You want to give a little infomercial? Damn. But the rice crystals. The rice crystals. And then last but not least, we picked up one more sponsor, Kuda Hines. Pause. I don't like really saying that name, but that's what his Facebook is. But I know him as Jamar. He's actually got Buckstock. It's a shoe repair shop. I've seen some of his work. I tried to download the pictures. I couldn't load up the pictures, but y'all don't mind. Y'all can follow the brother. I'll be sharing his stuff as well as the other sponsors here and there. I just wanted to make sure I shouted them out. We 2 hours in, which means we've been having good convo, but at the same time, I got to make sure I shout them out. All right, where was we at, ladies?
We were talking about using.
I don't know, but I'm trying my patience, y'all.
What's wrong?
Look.
What?
What? Breaking up, boo.
Huh? What? Nigga, what? Nigga, who?
There's
no, but I don't know. We can't hear you. I know she going in too. Whatever. I know she going in.
Cause she ain't stopped yet. She don't fucking. She's still going up in the.
Yes.
I kicked her out the studio, so she got to come back in and say it again. But I didn't do it the first time. That was all her.
Yeah, but nah, like.
But if y'all don't know,
I'll go ahead.
I was just finna make sure everybody know who you are that's just joining, because I see we keep fluctuating from like 8 to 12. This is Miss P. You guys, she has joined our panel. She'll be with us a few weeks here and there. So y'all get used to seeing her face. BK just disappeared. She'll surely be back. We were talking about we started.
Talking white. Using proper English in the Black community.
Hey, Jarrell talking about, dang, I'm mad I couldn't hear. You know she was cutting up.
Me too.
She on her way back right now. I see her in the green room, like right now. But what was you talking so I could put it as a topic real quick?
Using proper vernacular. I don't know.
Proper English.
Language, talking white in the Black community.
Oh, talking white I like that. Talking white in the Black community. Yeah. I definitely, it may be my computer, like just not trying to do what I needed to do, because it's really cutting up. Or is it your Wi-Fi before I let you on, BK, or is it me? You gonna try to blame it on me? Nah, you on BS. That ain't me. Babe, you got your Wi-Fi back
it's
on?
not you, it's me.
Oh, okay. No, man, I'm sorry.
No, it's me. The reception in here isn't all that great.
Yeah, you fucking up the show. I want you to know you fucking up the show.
I'm sorry. I do
You really fucking
apologize.
up the show.
I apologize.
No, you good. You good. We needed some
No,
entertainment.
I'm sorry. I was just saying my upstairs neighbors. Like, I don't have anything against children with autism. I have a niece with autism.
My son has autism as well.
But and guess what? You parent your child.
I do.
It's 11 o'clock. You can't tell me that you don't hear your child running through the house. There's no way you don't hear him. If I hear him, I know damn well you hear him.
Triple D, what's up, man? Shout out to Triple D. He's in YouTube watching us, man. We appreciate you for tapping in with us, man. You funny as hell, though. I know you here.
Bro.
It's summertime, though, bro. It's summertime. You know, things different in summertime, bro. It ain't school time, my nigga. What you talking about?
You know what? It's okay to be up at 11 o'clock at night. School out. Cool. There is a difference between you being over my head and it sounds like you got a WWE motherfucking match going on.
Who won the motherfucking game, man? I forgot the playoffs. I'd have forgotten shit. Like, this one, you know, I'm having too much fun. I have too much fun learning new shit, being positive. I'd have missed the game. I'd have missed the whole fucking game, bro. Who won?
Denver won.
Fuck. I'm going for Miami because they the underdogs right now. But definitely, we was talking about proper language. We ain't really got to go back into that no more. If y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about, I definitely been reading this book. I'm going to share some notes that I've been taking from it. It's called The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. Before I even say anything, I want to get y'all take on certain books because, you know, it's a lot of these books, 48 Laws of Power, Laws of War, all that. How do you guys feel about books like these, first and foremost?
I think
very informative.
Yeah, very much informative. And I think it teaches some skills that we probably need. These are the same skills that these people have used against us as well. So I feel like they
teach their children.
Absolutely.
These are things that we don't teach our children.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure some of us get introduced to it. What about the folks that they might not even be your children, but I went to jail. I got to introduce to certain stuff like this. Not this week, but I'm just saying the times that I went to jail as a youngin, I got introduced to, you know, shit that would make you mature and you learn and shit like that.
Because those men want to see y'all not end up where they are.
So why don't...
If you got a chance...
That was my question. You jumped the gun. This is my question. Why don't we, as a people, when given this information, why we never take heed, or why majority doesn't take heed to shit like this, these instructions, these panels, these tricks they wrote right there for you. All you got to do is read that shit. You can listen to an audio book and it's going to tell you, but you got to literally sit down and concentrate and intake that shit. Why as a people we don't do that?
As a people, we don't do that because a lot of us ain't even exposed to that. A lot of us don't even know that that's my brother. Hey, boo. A lot of us don't even know these books exist. I didn't know anything about the 48 Laws of Power until I was well in my 20s. And then not only that, nowadays they're banning books. They're banning these books, taking them out of print. So it's like we're taught the basic shit when we're in school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Very basic. And then not only that, they don't make education fun for us. So if it's not fun for me to read back then, y'all ain't making it fun. Y'all not making it interesting. Why would I want to read as an adult? They almost make schools feel like punishment when we're younger.
I heard that they not even doing cursive, like writing now? That you never
No, they're not. And how they teach kids these skills ain't nowhere near how we learned them. Like you should see how they do their math problems.
They preparing us for the 100s, y'all. If we don't really like start keep vocalizing these feelings, if we don't keep parenting our kids and preparing them for this, they gonna 100 us. We're gonna be 100 of us on a motherfucking ship in space talking about we should have, we could have, why didn't we? Give me a book. Give me a title of a book that y'all read that changed your life when it comes to something like this.
Medical apartheid.
Medical what?
Apartheid.
You can comment in the comments.
Let me see. I got it right here. Hold on.
What about you, BK?
It has been a while. I am getting back into reading because I was very much guilty of not reading.
I'm gonna screenshot that when I matter of fact,
I'll send it to you. I'll send you a picture of it. But it's called Medical Apartheid: The Dark History of Medical Experimentation on Black Americans from Colonial Times to Present.
Oh my God! See.
I know that's good.
Yeah. But she gonna give me the little short version of the title.
I remember that whole subtitle part.
I know that's good.
It is good, and then it kind of showed. Do you know, like, right now in medical schools, my homegirl's husband is a podiatrist. He told me that they really teach that Black folks have a higher pain tolerance, that they experience no pain
in real life.
And this is
they teach them that for real.
Yes, they teach them that. So this is why a lot of us don't get anesthesia when we should. This is why a lot of us don't get proper Medicare. And this is also the basis of the fear of Black people's fear of going to the damn doctor.
Man, I'm telling you, I got surgeries that I am not going to get until I know that I got this right motherfucker. Because I think they took a testicle. Well, they didn't take it. It's still left, but they took something. Because this thing it worked. It still
Black
worked.
Women have the highest mortality rate during childbirth.
Yep.
And right after.
Yes.
That is crazy.
You know, in the state of Indiana, more Black women in Lake County, specifically Gary, die more than any other Black women in the state.
Honestly, with my son, I would never forget this because I gave birth in Lake County.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, they got this IV on me. They pumping IV. They pumping, they pumping you.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're going to have to. My water didn't break naturally. So I'm sitting there, had this IVs in me about 2-3 hours now. I'm like, I have to use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling the nurse, I have to use the bathroom. Can you take me to the bathroom? Because y'all got me on this bed. I can't move because I got all this stuff on me. I have to use it. She goes on and tell me, no, you don't have to use it. Your water is finna break. I'm like, okay. I gotta use the bathroom. This lady told me, that's just your water breaking. I said, oh, okay. So I used the bathroom. I had to push because unfortunately my son was already in my birth canal, but I wasn't dilated, which is a whole nother story. So I had to push to use the bathroom. And when I did, I used it.
I'm sure me
this
and all
lady
the guys,
looked at me.
I'm sure me and all the guys stopped listening.
I'm sorry, but this is I'm going into these details and I'm saying this because this lady insisted. No, it's a point to this. I could have, my bladder could have exploded because I was just at that point that I knew my body was telling me, if you don't relieve, I'm going to relieve. You know what I'm saying? And this lady went on, I didn't know. This is the first time this ever happened. And I'm just looking at her like, well, I think I know my body better than you.
Yeah, they don't listen.
I know what's going on with me.
Know our own bodies.
Shit, the motherfucking doctor lady got mad at me for telling her doctor friend fucked my motherfucking body up with that surgery. I remember her face.
They don't listen to us, and if you come in there with any kind of knowledge, they will refuse your care. And what a lot of Black people need to understand is they work for us. We paying them. Whether it's regular insurance or whether it's freaking Medicaid or whatever else, you getting paid off of me being here. So people need to start advocating for themselves.
Exactly.
And she was Black. So again, I know we talk a lot about color, but we got to come up with some better words because now it's not really separated.
All skin folks ain't kin folks though.
It ain't separated by color. It's separated by money and mind state now. It's like it's deeper than the whole.
Exactly.
Absolutely. We do need people to advocate for us, but we have to be our first advocate first. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I know it's terrifying to Google some of the shit we got going on with us because they tell us we got cancer, we gonna die, everything else. But we also have to do our own due diligence in doing that. Or if appointing people who we know have our best interests at heart that are willing to advocate for us as well. And I was just responding to Katina's comment in the thing.
Hey, baby.
But we have to be our first advocates first. And this is the importance of reading. This is the importance of doing some research. We'll research everything else, but what we need to research.
And that's a fact. That is a fact, Jack. We'll research the fight. We'll Google the world star or some what, baby? Oh, say oh yeah, shout out to Katina Rivera. You like this shirt, babe? You like this? Babe? They like this shirt, man. Babe, come back. Come here. Oh, I forgot you naked. This says social folks are weird. Shout out to Katina Rivera. I was gonna have you read so you could just at least voice project. But whatever. It's cool. But yeah, hey BK, man, they fucking with you, man. Rael said tell your truth.
I am shit.
What's Mitchell Maddox? Your friend said Mitchell Maddox. What's that?
No, my brother was tagging his friend in it.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought maybe it was a case or something we need to read up on. But yeah, Black people, we definitely don't do enough reading. We don't even ask enough questions. We got to start opening our mouths, our eyes, and our ears. Well, let your mouth be the last thing you open. Pause. Because we quick to open our mouth, especially when we don't know shit. So I'm gonna take that back a little bit and recant and fix it. But start using your eyes, your ears, and then ask questions. Like y'all always want to respond. Like, fuck, you don't know shit. You don't know shit, but what movie coming out? You can't tell me shit about that food you eating. You don't know all that the diseases that you got is from the food you eat. What kills me is when motherfucker have a disease or be sick, and then how can I say it? Because I'm sure they don't like that shit either. When you sick and then a motherfucker jump in your inbox and they have suggestions on how you could better yourself. But I'm also sure it's a way of go about saying these things that interest. But
sometimes it's just unsolicited advice, and people just don't want unsolicited advice, and some people just cool with sitting in their own shit.
What's unsolicited advice?
Ooh.
Tap in. Tell us what's unsolicited advice.
Unsolicited advice. Well, this is my opinion on that. When people voice, "Oh, I'm sick," and all this other stuff, first off, you putting yourself out there for people to have an opinion about anything that's going on. That don't necessarily mean that person wants your opinion or wants your advice. Sometimes people just enjoy being a victim. You know what I'm saying? And enjoying and feeding up on that energy of empathy and all these other things. They don't really want no damn help. So sometimes if you're going through something, they just want to sit in their own shit. Because if they really wanted to fix something, they wouldn't be sitting up here, woe is me. And it may be an unpopular opinion, but that's my personal opinion. And sometimes they don't want to hear
No, it's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Worthy, a good example for you would be with you when you inbox Shorty about the her shit. That was technically
I fucked up though. I know I fucked up. I shouldn't have wrote her shit. Period.
That was unsolicited advice.
Oh, this is a personal experience that
that wasn't like somebody saying I'm sick as fuck. Oh my God, I got this, I got that, and me right. That was different. I fucked up. I deserve every bit of what happened to me. I'm lucky that I walked away unscathed. Because God knew that I genuinely just, but when people start talking spirituality and crystals and shit, I'm chimed in. And I know when we go through our moments, because we give a lot of our energy out to other people, trying to bring them to the light. So I was watching from a distance, but I gotta remember, everybody that talk that shit don't walk that shit.
Thanks.
Everybody that shit walk this shit. Like after a while, you could say something to me. I may be in my what we call demon time mode, which I don't like, but I snap right out of that shit. A motherfucker who don't live that shit, they not gonna hear that shit. They just not. You're gonna really see the real them. They not gonna give, they gonna take. So that was me. I take that one on the head. I'm out of here. I go, y'all keep going.
Oh, well, maybe he was
You
just
ain't have to leave.
knowing some shit and wanted to share. But sometimes you just got to keep that shit to yourself because people just don't be wanting to hear that all the time, like, especially if they didn't ask. And then sometimes people are too proud to ask, and they, oh, you think I got a problem? You know, taking it personally and stuff like that. You can't help everybody, even if you're coming from a good place. What I've learned recently, it's not your intent; it's always the outcome. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what your intent was. The only thing that other people are focused on is the outcome of that situation. You offended me. You made me feel some kind of way. So
am I wrong? Are you wrong for, even if they're not asking? My intent is I want you to live as long as I'm going to live or longer. Am I wrong for showing that type of, because
like show compassion, definitely show compassion, but at the end of it, they have to make that decision on whether or not they can take it. So if they didn't take it from that point, they didn't take it as a gift of love from you, let them go on about their business.
And you know what, as a person who is, I used to be so guilty. Like, I hate unsolicited advice. I hated constructive criticism. Like, it made me uncomfortable. Exactly. It made me uncomfortable because it's like, oh shit, you can see my flaw. Oh shit, you see a crack in my surface.
You wrote that 10 minutes ago, and as you started talking, I popped that bitch up. That's divine intervention. Let's go.
Yes, you hear me. You hear me.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So am I wrong for making you uncomfortable? Because I feel like
but you may you know what? It's not that you're wrong for making them uncomfortable, because your intent wasn't to make them uncomfortable. But in order to grow, in order to mature, you have to get in a place of uncomfortability. It took me a long time to get to this place where, okay, if you say something, even if I get a little mad, I can take it in and digest it and figure out how I can tweak it and get my shit together. Like when I was telling you about the situation with the young lady with the incident with my son, and I told the mama, I called her sorry. It took me a couple of days, but I apologized to her. Although I felt like that in the moments of anger, I took myself and I put myself in her shoes and I thought about it. How would I feel if someone called me sorry as a parent? You know what I'm saying?
You didn't tell me you called.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I told her she was sorry. Damn. I did. I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie, I was mad. See, and I know my words are vicious, and I can get real vicious when I get mad. But I also thought about, damn.
How'd you say it?
What is that?
Say it how you said it.
I said just sorry, just sorry. You know, because it was from the gut. I ain't even hold
auntie.
Yeah. But I also, you know, it took me a couple of days to actually think about it. And I also thought about, like, you never know what mentally a person is going through. That could have been her final straw. And she could have went and took herself out. Or she could have went and took all her kids out or just went on anything. You know what I'm saying? So I apologized to her, and I meant it wholeheartedly. Like I damn near had tears in my eyes because
That's some good self-awareness, because a lot of people
I
ain't
felt
self-aware that
so
they
bad.
can hurt people like that.
But and I say that to say it took me so long and being put in uncomfortable positions and dealing with that to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? Like a few years ago, I wouldn't apologize. It would have just been I said what I said, and this beef is beef. So what? I don't care.
But that's growth. Look at God coming through.
Look at God.
What was the outcome? What was the outcome?
We hugged, and it has been no issue. She apologized for the part her daughter played and everything. She was extremely apologetic.
That situation.
Yeah. She was extremely apologetic. We hugged, we talked it out, and it's been peaceful.
Hey, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you spoke about it publicly too, because somebody else gonna hear this and hopefully do the same thing. It's so
like,
many.
it's okay to apologize.
About
like, don't get me wrong. In that moment, I did feel that way. And it's okay to feel how you feel. And I don't want nobody to take it that you can't have a negative feeling or emotion in that moment. But it's also okay to shut the fuck up and not say it.
Yes. Yes, Lord.
Like, it's okay to shut up. Yeah. Like, you never know what your words can spark.
Absolutely.
Like, shut up.
Yeah. And that's some real self-awareness and ego awareness as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times we say shit just speaking out about ego. And like one of my mentors said to me, like, if you think about, like, before you speak, think about why you saying what you saying. Are you saying it to help? Are you saying it to hurt? Like, what is your motivation around saying half the shit that you say? And if you think about that, you probably won't talk as much as you do. You know what I'm saying? And I swear, like, for about a year, I'm like, I really ain't got shit to say, because, you know, a lot of times we just end up talking just to fill space, and just, we don't have to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes but we also aren't comfortable within that silence. So I don't know. It's some growth and comfortability there. I feel like we all need to
hurt people.
Absolutely.
I realized that I was so trauma filled and so full of hurt that I didn't care what I said to nobody else. If it hurt you, oh well, you hurt me.
I was there too.
Oh, I'm hurting. So what? So you get hurt with me.
I'm completely opposite. I say how I feel. Like, I won't hurt your feelings just because you hurt my feelings.
And that's why I said hurt people. Like, don't get me wrong. I have my moments where I said what I said. I'm not apologizing because that's what I meant. I said it, and it's just, it is what it is.
How do you feel?
But
like
also
saying that, like the shit. Do y'all be still in your head? Do you be like, damn, that was fucked up, but fuck that bitch?
Later, after the emotion is gone,
what we going on in your head?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, that's fucked up. I should probably go rectify that. But in that moment, because we are ego-driven people, we are emotionally driven people, we say how the fuck we feel, especially if they said something hurtful initially, or it's inspired by some kind of hurt, or maybe trigger into some other shit that we ain't even thinking about at that time.
Yeah.
But gotta look at a motherfucker different if they don't. Like, I don't give a
right.
fuck, you
What's
know.
your sign? What's your sign, Bush?
Libra.
What's your sign one more time? You're Aries, right?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, I'm just want to make sure I stay on y'all good side and shit. That's all.
Yeah, I'm on a changing day.
My baby girl a Libra. She's something.
I have 6 Scorpio placements in my natal chart. So I think I lean more.
Okay.
Like, I think socially I'm more of a Libra, but I lean a little bit more towards the Scorpio side. I think it's a good mix. I'm an introvert though.
What's y'all take on the astrologies? Like, what's y'all take on that whole thing? When you started saying the lean and shit, I didn't really, because I don't even get the whole, oh, your birthday's in October, you're not a real Scorpio. Oh, you're not, like, what the fuck? So what's
I mean, because there are a multitude of houses. You know, you're not
Yes.
all we focus on is just the sun
Houses?
sign.
It's a
Yeah.
house?
And it's
Yes,
bigger than that. Yes,
houses.
houses.
All you
And
have to
depending on
do
what type
is
of
you need
astrology,
your birthday.
your time, and the time you were born, and your location.
Hey, ain't my time on my then
Yep.
my time to be on my birth certificate, right? I'm finna tell y'all.
I think-
Go
Hey,
on
guess what,
Cafe
but
y'all?
you know you will have to put it into the system, and then
Astrology.
it'll tell you like all the zodiac signs that are within different houses. You know, your health house and
Hey,
Yeah,
yo, I got a
personality is.
Georgia
You
ID,
got a
y'all.
sun sign, you got a rising sign, you got a moon sign. Like,
yeah, a Venus sign, different types of signs that
right,
influences your
it
personality.
all intertwined. Like, that's why they say they can take your birthday, like you said, location and time of birth, and read your chart and know if you're prone to be a serial killer.
Yep.
Wait. Hey, so wait, how the fuck I get my time, man? This shit don't
You
say
can
my
go
time.
on cafeastrology.com.
Uh,
Google it.
Yeah.
Google cafe astrology
hold
and
on.
put all that stuff in.
No,
And
you
go,
have to. I mean, even if you don't know your exact time, they
you
can
can
give
put
you a
an estimate.
I want
guesstimation.
to know how I know my time. I want to know why it ain't on my birth certificate. Why these motherfuckers ain't put the time I came out that pussy?
Because usually, I'm not sure. Mothers usually remember the time of their children birth.
I
Like I
think
know my kids right off the time
304.
off my head.
My time was 304. I think that's what Kev
Oh.
said. It was 304 or something. I'm for real. I don't know if she was being petty, but I know I was born October 29th, 1980.
Cafeastrology.com.
Yeah, cafe astrology. Speaking on these, see certain shit popping in my head. What about ancestry? You guys did any ancestry work?
I have.
What you come up with, and who did you go through?
Well, I did mine years ago. For a period of time, National Geographic was doing DNA testing, and that's where I went through. So now, but this was
And they don't do it no more because I don't trust these
no,
companies
and
that
I
they
don't know
have
what the
now.
hell happened to my results. So I'm looking like, did they take my shit and do something weird with it? I don't know, but
For real,
I
I don't know. You
was,
might take my DNA and splice it and figure out some shit. I'm
They
cool.
already,
back
hey,
when
look,
it was like
they already got
everybody
your
was trying
DNA.
to do it.
They already got your DNA, shawty. They got
Yeah,
all our
it's
DNA.
long. I already know.
Oh, I know they do. That's why they take so much blood from us when you go to the hospital. They don't need all that blood to run them damn
Yes,
tests.
even when women have babies, when they take your placenta away, they take all that and use that.
Oh, let's not even get into the placenta and how major part the placenta is. It should be of your kid's life.
Yes.
People are grossed out about that, but people buy those things and eat them. But where I was going with the whole ancestry thing is, and then we said, people got your DNA. That's why they can tell you who the fuck you related to. That's why they can go back into the history and say, hey, you come from this bloodline, because they been had our fucking DNA. Don't ever think that this shit really just started. So again, this is why I like having these conversations. I say shit that they don't know. They say shit I don't know. Then I say shit that they already know and they know more about, and vice versa. We say shit that y'all already know about. Y'all comment. Y'all put us on the game. We gotta keep this shit going every Wednesday. 9. What's this? Central? Is that Eastern or Central?
Yeah.
Central. 10 Eastern, because I'm in Atlanta. We ain't necessarily finna cut, but I just want to say this while we hit a little peak. We had like 15 people in this bitch. Y'all can stop, y'all can share, comment. Sorry about the language, but it's like an adult's car party. You remember that car party? Where your mama was drinking and auntie was loud as fuck.
Yep.
The uncle that wasn't your uncle, he was actually it was your mama. But this is what it is. This is what it is. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. They spraying chemtrails and shit. They hiding our sun. As much as we say it's hot, and I hate the sun, you don't know how motherfucking much that sun mean to you.
Bro, the sun been sunning, ain't it? It's been
it's been sunning. I'm gonna go find that motherfucker regardless.
And I'm going to sit in it.
Bro,
I might sit under the shade tree a little bit just to block it a little bit, but I'm gonna get that DNA. I mean that vitamin D from that sun, baby.
Absolutely, but it's been a little bit more hot than I remember it being.
Why you think? Well, I know you know why. And then look. That's what I'm saying. I love my life. I love how I keep getting fed information. And then when I be forgetting who told me. But when I'm in that conversation, I'm so ready to be like, oh, I know why it's hot. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that next week. What y'all? Come on, throw something out there. Let's talk about something crazy that's gonna still feed them some. Good
Okay, I got something crazy. So I know everybody knows that DC Young Fly from Wildin' Out in the 85 South show. I'm not even gonna talk about his baby mama that passed away.
No. Go ahead, talk, because I'm ready.
I don't even want to talk about her. That's a tragedy within itself. But
I know what you're finna talk about. You've been talking about
what I'm gonna talk about.
People going to get these unneeded surgeries, right?
No.
What?
No, I'm not going there at all.
What? I'm ready.
Absolutely. So, like, I follow a lot of bloggers and stuff like that. So, I was watching one of the bloggers I follow. His name is Antoine360. He works for Ricky Smiley and whatnot. But do y'all remember on Wildin' Out when Azalea Banks was on there and he made her cry? This
you think she did something to her?
No. Not that I think she did something. It's what she said about it. How can you get on Instagram and basically be happy that something of tragedy like this happened to this man? How can you go online and say, oh, how ironic you die at 32 exactly on my 32nd birthday?
That's fucking wild, bro.
How can you say people, you should learn to stop effing with me because you don't know who you messing with?
She better be careful.
Are you doing voodoo spells on people?
That's where I thought you was going with that. Like, that's where I thought you was going with that, because she
but all BS aside, the way she.
What happened?
The devil knew she was. All right, y'all. BK be right back. Until BK come back, y'all remember we talking about surgeries. Well, I was gonna go with the surgeries is, and I don't want people to take this personally, but then again, I do. I want to be a reminder. I see a lot of people body shaming people after they get surgeries. Like that. What the fuck? What world do you live in? How dare you body shame some other people? And you went and surgically got like, come on, y'all, let's grow up. We live in this type of world. When I get these teeth fixed, I ain't gonna be able to do teeth jokes. Just no teeth jokes. Until then, I'm a teeth joke your ass up. Until then, but you feel me, sis? Like what you look like going? You got some weave in your hair. You want to talk about some other hoes with some weave? Huh?
No, but that's some insecure stuff. If you feel like you need to comment on what anybody looks like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody decide to go get their body done, I decide to go get my body done, that's my fucking business. You don't pay for it. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what kind of insecurities people have, and for people just need to stop going around putting their mouth on people. Is what they need to do.
Use a Fix-a-Flex for the BBLs. Yeah. Hey, I'm in Atlanta. Hey, what's his name? How's his name? Ileana,
yeah.
Hey, I'm in Atlanta, bro. It's some of the worst BBLs out here ever. I'm talking about these Mexicans got like, let me think of something. They fatties, but it's
and
like,
you know what's so funny? When I lived in Georgia, I'll never forget. I can't remember the name of the university. It's in Decatur. It's out Panthersville Road. I'll never forget. My auntie lived down the street from it. I used to walk this damn campus every day. And this one particular day, I'm walking. There's two ladies behind me. And one lady and he want me to go get one of them. Pointing and talking about my butt.
They booties be like this. The whole Walmart be full of Mexicans. Booties just like this.
Yo.
And I be telling wifey, like, man, do they be really paying for this shit? Do they don't know? She be like, no, they got their booties done like 10 years ago when they first came to America, and then it started going down. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they don't people don't understand when they get their bodies done, you gotta maintain that. It's routine maintenance you gotta do on that joint. So make sure you got
off to sit on. Off to sit on, but I swear to God, they booties be down like Ace Ventura pet detective booty ass.
Here I am putting my mouth on people after saying I don't put your mouth on people who didn't got
So what you were saying, what Ziggy, what Iggy, what the girl said?
Your banks.
Yeah, that girl. Oh, that's the black girl.
Basically, she was just going in on him and basically saying like he's at fault and you was calling me ugly and stuff, and look, your baby mama was so insecure that she had to go get surgery, and this is your fault. And I'm just like,
she's a mean person anyway. She didn't said a lot of crazy stuff about people. So she has. She better be careful. You can't put your mouth on nobody like that. Not like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy that she would.
Yeah, I was just saying, you guys put your mouth on me, but just not like that. Not you, but you know what I mean. We got this is a grown up struggle. Every now and then you might hear Uncle Worthy say some shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What else, y'all? I got some stuff. So this book I was reading, I did take some stuff out of the. I kind of want to get on a different note just for a second. Y'all, in between, if y'all got a different topic, we can go into it. But I'm really enjoying this book now. I don't like reading, so I ain't gonna act like I'm on no fucking. I'm a dweeb. I like reading. No, I don't like
audio books.
I do, but I felt lazy doing the audio books, and I've noticed reading it out loud. It gets me back into my whole intelligent field. Like I want to be able. I went from speaking in a certain way to not just be talking like this, what the fuck, Nick, but like so. I like it. And then my girl, she be remembering I'm kind of smart. I be seeing her look at me. She be like, damn, you know these big words, damn, yeah. Aww. But I've been taking notes as well. So if y'all looking for something to change your life a little bit, it might not work for everybody. I ain't saying it's gonna work for everybody, but take a chance. It's called The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. What was the name of your book again, sis?
Medical Apartheid, The Dark History of Medical Experimentation on Black Americans from Colonial Times to Present. But
I want that.
Amazon.
Right. You maybe not want to talk about
now that I want that.
I got a couple of other book recommendations too. That's like I love books. I absolutely love.
Hey, go ahead. Love books. We gotta during the podcast. We gotta make sure we have a segment where we talk about books and people what they should read. Absolutely. But this is shit I wrote down because this is a problem that I have. But I'm gonna tell you first and foremost. I had read like it was 4 main personality traits. It's a book. It was a book, so you can go read it. It's like a medical book, and they got the 4 main personality traits. Mm-hmm. I couldn't pronounce all the words, so I wrote down one of the words, and then I wrote down like the main descriptions of it. So one personality trait was called that I wrote down the word was called sanguine. It's spelled SANGUINE.
It's like the blood.
Yeah, but it stands for the life of the party. This is a personality trait. So this is a person who's usually the life of the party. Their weakness is usually their focus. Mm-hmm. I also wrote that down because that seemed like that was me. Like, then you had another personality was a person who was easygoing. Basically, you could just really pretty much do whatever to them. We all know those type of people. Third, we had the take charge type of people. They make decisions easily. They're great leaders, but in return, they don't like to follow. They'll be stubborn or bullheaded. Yeah. And then fourth was the life perfectionist. I run into these people all the time, and I'm always trying to tell them how to get through life. They pay a lot of attention to detail. although that's their strongest strength, that's also their worst enemy because they don't like to make mistakes and they just want to be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm definitely number 3.
You number 3, nigga?
Yeah.
What was number 3 again? It was the take charge, right?
Yeah.
You bullheaded as fuck. You've been that way since we've been kids too.
Because but I've learned now that it's okay to follow. All great leaders have to follow. You have somebody you have to have an example. So it took me a while.
You may have to follow the people you lead every now and then.
Exactly.
What personality are you, sis?
I'm thinking about it. Say it is sanguine. That's the life of the party. What was the second one?
I'm gonna read all of them. Hey y'all,
read them again.
Write your personality. Which personality you think you are in the comments. All right. So the sanguine one is the life of the party.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is an easygoing person, just somebody you can do whatever to. Number 3 is the take charge person. They're usually good at making decisions easy. Great leader, but they only like to lead. They don't like to follow. Very stubborn. Last but not least is your life perfectionist. They pay attention to detail. That's their strength, but also their biggest weakness.
I can't really say I'm one or another. So I would say, if I'm being honest, I'm like the third one and a bit of the second one. I'm easy going, but you can't do whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also
you ain't easy going.
Very much a leader, but I have the ability to follow.
I think when they say easy going, they just talking about like just anybody that just go with the flow though, like just go with
I'm more of a go with the flow, but I have quite a bit of take charge within me as well.
So you said you 3.
Yeah, to like a mix of 2 and 3, yeah.
And what was you again, BK?
Predominantly 3.
Bro,
but of all of them actually, because in certain aspects I am a perfectionist. Like when it comes to my parenting, I'm trying to be. It's hard because it's like so much stuff that I see where my parents lacked with me that it's a must that I don't lack with my children. I don't fault my parents for it. I'm also a life of the partier because at one point I lost that. I can't say I lost that part of me. I was the rally. Come on, friends. Let's hey da 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 da, and everybody get together. But now it's like, what are friends? I don't have them. I don't want to be around y'all. Like, no.
Yeah, I'm very much.
I am easy going because when I am around my core group, whatever it is that we doing, let's go with the flow. We going to a bar. We finna sit at the house and karaoke. We finna sit and read books. We finna have conversations like this. Like I can flow with it because it's within my boundaries. But mainly, I'm a take charge person. I can't just follow anybody. You gotta prove that your leadership skills is better than mine. And you better at doing this than me, because if you ain't, then move around because I'm gonna get this done my way. And if I succeed, cool. If I don't, oh well, at least I tried.
My brother want me to say, I think my brother's number 3, the take charge kind of person, but he's highly stubborn. He don't listen to nobody. Whatever he gonna do, he gonna do.
What
That's what he want me to say.
I at first I was trying to say I was just 1, but shit, after y'all started doing that, I started like finding myself in like what I'm a 2 and a 4, but I can't do shit perfect, so I stopped doing that shit. I stopped trying.
Right.
You can't take those things as concrete terms.
But you know what? You have to achieve what you see as perfection, not others.
I don't want perfection no more, though. Like, that's impossible. It's no such thing.
It's impossible. And I'm not like, I know I will never be the perfect parent, but I want to be.
Wait. Where the fuck you just come from? Wait, what?
I had my camera off because I had to move. I told you I got shit everywhere. Y'all not finna see my house and be judging me.
P, that done fuck with you a little bit, though. Like how she just kept back. Like you not gonna do that. You
I turned my camera off. I had to move for a minute.
It's a secret chat or something. You better start telling us, hey, I'm finna disappear for a second, y'all, or something. Don't be popping your motherfucking ass up like the dude off of Power Rangers. You know, Zordon. Rangers. Come here. Don't. Motherfucker.
And he was the leader, right?
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He was never. Don't have me. Don't take me down that. No. Tommy was definitely the leader.
I'm just, it was a joke. But he chose them.
I'm serious when it comes to Power Rangers. My childhood. I just like shit like that. Like, that's real nostalgic. It take me away from the street life. It take me from anime, all that shit, bro. I don't even like to watch street movies because we deal with it so much on a daily. So when, you know, jokingly, I just like to act like that means so much to me. Damn. All right, so let me share my notes, man, because I did a lot of writing this shit, bro.
Go ahead and share your notes, then.
I'm ready. So I wrote this stuff down because it's for me personally, but I also feel like some other people could use this because they may have the same traits that I have. They might not have no fucked up teeth, but they may have the same traits that I have. So I know that I'm inconsistent when it comes to a lot of the stuff that I could do. So that's why this book is perfect for me. It's the law of consistency. Motivation will get you going, but discipline will keep you growing. Now, what I took from that is like, because I do it. I hear somebody say some shit, get inspired, get motivated, start on some shit, and stop.
Yep.
Do it again with another situation and another situation and another situation and another. Mm-hmm. I know somebody on here need this message. The only thing you lack in is not your activity. It's your determination to do the shit. Get disciplined. Strategize. Wake up every day doing the same shit. Now, the reason if you already started disciplining yourself and you still don't find it happening, it could be because you're chewing too much off at one time. Don't try to do everything at once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so funny?
What?
Like, I say that you're saying that to me. No, I say that you're saying that to me because as a kid growing up, not that I didn't get disciplined when I was out of line, but I learned when it came to having to get up, make your bed. You got to do this. You got to do that. Like, we think that it's bullshit, but when you start teaching your kids discipline and structure, it prepares them for when they become adults and we have to discipline ourselves to stick to a certain diet, exercise, reading books. You know what I'm saying? So I know I lacked that as a kid. I instill that in my children now. You got to put your shit back in a certain spot. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not helping you do that because this is your job. This is what you have to do. Because you got to be able to do shit for yourself when you get older.
Yeah.
Mommy's not going to always be there.
I agree.
So I feel like our generation, we kind of lack that.
You talking about millennials like us?
To a certain extent.
Come on, parenting wise?
No, not even just parenting wise. Like,
you talking about
we don't have a lot of as our peers, like we don't have a lot of self-discipline. Like, we'll start shit and we won't finish it.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you this.
I think it's deeper than that.
Yeah,
me too. I see where you're going with it though.
But look, we did have it. We that generation that's in between a lot of different things happening. Internet popping up where you don't have to no longer go read and do the research about something. You got, you know what I'm saying? So we started getting lazy, but we knew how to do it. That's why why it's in me right now to be disciplined, but I may fall off. But once I continuously train myself again, it comes back naturally and it comes quicker than a millennial, because a millennial ain't got no love. You know, it was
like a Gen Z,
huh?
Like the people after us.
Gen Z, I mean, Gen Z, yeah. I don't even know them terms. Like, I just started.
But you know what? And we also got to remember that we got millennials that were born in the 90s too.
But they good. The 90s is like
my niece is a millennial and she was born in 92.
Yeah, my sister is too. She was born in 91.
I would say
but they got a lot of sense like us too.
Yeah, I agree. Like 95 all the way to 84, they got sense. But a little bit beyond that,
no.
And think of like right after the Chingy era. Right after the Chingy era, it just got
weird.
It got super. that's no different than this, is it?
I don't know. I ain't gonna say you wrong. You're not wrong.
I got some more notes. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all want some more motivation. But don't forget, motivation, you're gonna still need discipline. So we often fail. I was telling y'all we often fail because we try to do too much too soon, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta start taking our sign. That's a problem for me. I try to take on a lot of things at once, and I can't. As much as I would like to think that I can't. And it puts more pressure on me. You be doing that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, especially when you super inspired by something, you like, I gotta do it now. It's that instant gratification. And then you go so hard and you exert so much energy, you ain't got the juice to keep going. Facts. So now you gotta start over. Then you realize, damn, I done fucked up. Let me start all over again. Then you got the vigor again, and you keep going and going, and then you only got so much. It's like quick spurts, and then you use all your energy, then you got to stop and recharge. So you do slow and steady wins the race, is what they say, or something like that.
But it's a fact, because this is a marathon now. It's a true marathon when you think about it. Like, if I hadn't took my time with anything that I ever chose, I know with determination and all that good words, we be the one. Whether you can learn to play a piano, what they say, give it a certain amount of hours or whatever, you're gonna learn it. Y'all know that shit I'm talking about. But I know it's
I get where you're going with it.
But also this, man, and this go back to the doing too much all the time. Like, know that no progress is good if you can't value the process.
Absolutely. That's something that I am definitely learning, especially even the hard stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Most people, I can't wait to get out of that. But once you go through whatever difficulties that's something that I'm definitely experiencing right now. Because
let's talk about
lifing. Life has been lifing, but like now that I feel like I'm on the other side of it,
you value the process.
Yeah, even though it was some bull, I still think the process was some BS. But like, I've become so much more self-aware, you know what I'm saying, of myself. And then like the process sometimes holds a mirror to you to see and expose you to the things that you need to do to get on to the next level. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like practice or something. Like,
see, when I get to shaking my head like this.
Yeah.
I know that.
It's like practice. It's like a basketball player or something like that. And you don't want to run them suicides and do all that other stuff because that shit hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now you can go compete at state or whatever at the championship.
Motherfuckers tired. They tired. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, it definitely hurts. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at least me personally, I've become much more self-aware of my downfalls and relationships with people and how I treat people, how I view life. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if I didn't go through that stuff, I would never have been able to see myself how I've been able to see myself in order to be able to treat people better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Love people better. You know what I'm saying? Do better at my job and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, let's go into my next one too. So I know you want to keep improving, but that would be my question to the viewers. Like what Sis said, basically, do you want to keep improving? because your growth is connected to the values, your dreams, and your purpose.
Absolutely.
Not money.
Yep.
You will lie when you're doing it. Just for that reason, the same, like getting the chills, talking about the shit, the journey, running them suicides, and then winning that championship because everybody was tired with you.
Yep.
Or the more and more I do this repetitively, I gain access to information that I need, not only as a man, but a black person, as a leader coming from our city. The more and more y'all watch, y'all can do this and do the same. So this process, I promise y'all, I sat and thought about it before all these papers, these books came about, and I didn't want to do it because I know what it takes to be successful with this. Not successful what people are seeing you and you're like you're clouded up, but successful with the shit that you're saying is making a difference. Where you get those phone calls, you getting them text messages, motherfuckers telling you like, damn, bro, you really changed the way I felt today. Like that means something. So I want this process that bad. Like I want to enjoy this shit. I'm telling God, like, send it down. Like, not all bad shit though. Not all bad shit. Sometimes
it don't have to be bad stuff. It's all about your viewpoint. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you also, what I also learned, just talking on a spiritual level, you better be careful what you asking for, because when we ask for growth and we ask for these types of things, it don't look like how we think it's gonna look.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Because oh, you want to here it go. That's how
drop it off on your ass.
Drop it off on your ass real quick, and it don't look how you think it's gonna look, and then you thinking you're not getting your prayers answered because it don't look how you think it's gonna look. That's and why you ain't gonna see it until you get over to the other side, though.
I swear to God, and I'm sorry, God, but you know I be swearing to God. Look, I'll be like this now when I pray for shit, because I don't ask for shit often in my prayers. I more so talk to him and do my thanks. Him, her, whoever that may be. Okay. But when I ask for shit now, because he's done it, I'll be like, look, and I'm not talking about putting me in jail to show me, because this motherfucker that sent me to jail, and boy, I swear to God, boy, because I'm almost finna go into tears, because he'll do that, and then he'll take you out of it, and you'll be like, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? It was what I needed. And I remember asking for the shit and not saying directly, hey, fam, but could I be free? Could I not have to spend all my money? Could I not have to be homeless? You know, you really got to be direct, because the power of words is real.
Absolutely. But not only that, you also have to be obedient within that, you know, because he know your heart. God knows your heart. And this is speaking from like a Christian perspective or whatnot. But he knows your heart. So he already know you're going to ask for this shit and you're not going to do what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to set your ass down real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to sit you down real quick because I know you bullshitting me right now.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know you're bullshitting me. So no, I'm not. So this is what you're going to have to do. Now you learn this lesson, because had he not sent you to where he sent you, you would have never discovered the books that you've read. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to look at it like that. He meets us where we're at, and we're not as elevated on an individual basis as we think we are. You know what I'm saying? And if he's going to meet, sometimes he got to meet your ass in jail. And if that's what it's going to take for you to elevate, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? And people think they can dictate how God, spirit, whatever you refer to it as, and how it shows up in your life, and you don't. And that's what has people not believing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
that's not what it's about, because he's always, he, she, whatever you think, they always done. Now, he give you the power to make your choices, to control you. You can't control nobody else. That's why I was talking to my homie, who was actually supposed to be my guest. I guess he'll be back next week, but he's a trainer. He's from VA. And so to get into, not to get away from what we talking about, because it resonates with that. He, for some odd reason, because it's strange to me, but then I be judging him because I got strange shit going on. But he has a sickness, and it's what happens now when he gets stressed out, he'll fucking die. Like, he'll fall out, all this shit. He told me about a few situations that he's had. And as a man, I sat on the outside of what he got, and I'll be like, damn, you just can't tell, you can't just tell yourself that you can't control it. Just let it go. That don't got nothing to do with you. If somebody say the wrong, you ain't got to get, but like he probably can't.
Yeah.
But for the ones who can, you have to realize it's almost that deep where sometimes it'll be where you can't even control you. So if you got the chance to control what you can do, you might want to control you getting up. Might want to control what you eating, what you seeing, who you speaking to, and how you speaking to them. You might want to change them negative words. I don't know. You see my post? That bitch went viral. The I'm finna pull it up. But I'm in like 100K something shares, 100K comments, like it went crazy. But it's saying like something about 2023, change or 2023 ain't over. It's enough time to go ahead and lock in the gear, blah, blah, blah. It's so many people in there saying I'm trying or fuck that.
Absolutely.
It's been a horrible year. And I get it. But it's just certain things we gotta verbalize. You know what I'm saying? I think thriving is a great word to say. That don't mean that you win in a way, but that means you doing your best. Trying ain't shit. Trying literally means nothing. Like
that's where the whole saying comes: speak life into yourself. Like it's so much power in our words. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is why music, this is why books and all these types of things have so much power over us. Even the words that we speak from our own mouths into our lives. Like, you know what I'm saying? When people, when they claim illnesses and stuff like that, I had to get out of that habit of claiming illnesses. You know what I'm saying? Or just because money funding may be a little low right now, saying that you're broke.
You had to get out the habit of doing that?
Yeah, I had to. Very much so.
Speak on that. Please speak on that part just directly.
Absolutely. I have a lifestyle disease that affects my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I used to claim it. Like, I have this particular illness. I have this. And my health crazy declined. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't something that I was diagnosed in 2011 with this. So it wasn't nothing that happened overnight. But when you hear people say, oh, it's power in your words, and all this other stuff. And people say it because it sounds catchy or whatever else. But once you start really believing that and you really change how you speak about yourself,
it's real.
Like, it's real. Like, when I stopped claiming it, my illness, I'm gonna just say it. Type 2 diabetes affects my life. Based off my lifestyle, how I chose to eat. I love fucking sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? But now God had to deal with me. I'm allergic to wheat. Like, you know what I'm saying? At this point, because I wouldn't stop eating pasta and all this other stuff. But once I stopped claiming that as part of who I was and who my identity was, like, my mindset changed about my eating habits. My mind changed about what affected my body. And my A1C went from a 13.6 to that of a normal person at this point.
And
like,
and you know how to inform others on how to change their habits and make themselves better.
Yeah, because I worked in behavioral, like I used to work with kids before in social services. Like, but I ain't even gonna go into all of that. But like it completely changed my life once I started viewing once I started changing how I speak. Right around that time when everything changed in my life is when my mentor told me what I had said earlier about think about why you say the stuff that you say. Is it to help, to hurt, to harm, whatever is your motivation around saying things? Because if you thought about why you're really saying some stuff, you really wouldn't say nothing at all. And all of that triggered me, how I speak over myself, how I speak to other people, how I speak to my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? The kind of parent I want to be, the kind of person I want to show up as. You know what I'm saying? It's all inspired by your words. Like, for those who journal, for those who do voice recordings, for those who just speak to other people, make music, whatever else. Those words that come out of your mouth has a whole lot of influence of who you become as a person and the things that happen to you. I strongly believe that. A lot of people may not, but I believe that. And have seen evidence in my own life and lives of people that's close to me.
They've seen it. They just don't want to believe it.
Yeah,
a lot of people
attribute it to something or attribute it to themselves, like their own ego, like
But so it went on a decline, but you changed the way you was thinking, and of course the way you was eating as well. and you've seen progress. So not just in your health, but your lifestyle as well.
Yeah,
right?
my whole life, my whole life has changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not the person I was 5-6 years ago. I don't look the same. I don't feel the same. Like, people that knew me then don't know who I am today, like based off of me changing my thinking, like, and how I speak to people and how I speak over myself. Like, even my prayer life, like, is completely changed. You know what I mean?
I definitely understand what you mean. On the flip side of it, I don't want y'all to think that it don't get hard for us sometimes.
Definitely gets hard.
So
it
again,
takes a lot of discipline, for real.
I bet. I fucking
desperation almost. Like, it was at a space where I had to get desperate. Like, I was desperate. Like, God, you do that. God, please, just change,
And I won't do. I did it in jail. I'm telling you, I prayed. I told God, look, if you don't want me to smoke weed, keep me in here. But if I could smoke weed, let me go. Because that's been one little small thing that I've been fucking fighting with in my mental, thinking that it's stopping me from getting somewhere or crossing a threshold of just how I need to move. And now
why do you get to the root of why you do it? Sometimes you just gotta get into the root of the issue.
I don't even do it as much no more. So now I can't even tell you. I really smoke like one blunt be a day.
But why do you even smoke that blunt? Like, what is the reason behind that? Like, what does it do for you?
It's just
that you can't stop doing it.
It's an addictive thing to me, just that much. Like, if I had to do something, it would be smoke weed, not smoke.
What do you get from it? Like, what does it do for you? Does it calm you down? Does it help you be productive? What does it do for you?
I can't even say, because I could do everything that I do high, I could do sober, which sounds crazy, but I've just found that out. That's why it's kind of slow. Like, and it ain't even the same high because I don't smoke backwoods no more. I just smoked one with her like a couple days ago because I was backtracking and shit,
Yeah, because I was about to say.
But that shit got me higher than I'm getting with my hemp wraps in the same weed. So again, it's like everything I do when I'm high, I can still do, and I don't be tired. But I know that. I don't be tired when I don't smoke the tobacco blunts, but I don't be tired. I be tired when I smoke tobacco blunts. I don't be tired when I smoke weed and hemp, but I don't really be feeling like too uppity when I'm just sober. I be feeling like too up straight. I like a little lean to my demeanor, if that makes sense.
You want to chill.
It don't even be, it be chill, but it ain't
be a little bit more laid back instead of high strong.
Yeah, because I be like too ready for the world sober. Like, oh my God.
But is there a such thing as being too ready for the world, though?
No.
Maybe that's the energy you need to be approaching to the things that you're trying to pursue. You need to be too ready for that shit.
I think it is. I know it is. It's not even a thing. I know it is. I'm slowly disciplining myself. Look, this is the same one all day. This is the same thing all day. Just one.
Look at you. I'm proud of you.
I got you. Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
But I stopped smoking tobacco, though, because of health reasons. So, again, God know what it is, or the universe, whatever you believe in. It's going to give you an opportunity to walk away from the shit that's going to fuck you up in the long run. We all get signs and symbols. The spider senses be tingling and all that shit. We just choose not to listen until the last moment. Some of us just don't listen at all. My mama had and I'm sure it's quite a few young ladies or women who watch this that had it. My mama had breast cancer and lupus. Thank God she buckled down and said fuck it, and she beat breast cancer, and it looked like she beat lupus as well. But I know it took for her to discipline to stop a lot of her habits. She stopped smoking cigarettes. I know she stayed in Vegas, so I don't know if the climate or anything had anything to do with it.
It definitely does have a lot to do with it sometimes.
Yeah. But we got to know that type of info as well. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be wondering why they so sick. You got to go out and figure all that shit out. The location, what they say, the location, the food you eating, the clothes you wearing. Yep. All this shit could be like so much, causing so much harmful shit to you. Man, we finna hit 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to skedaddle.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I know I gave it a good time.
Yeah, I really enjoy being here. Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate it. You too, Brianna. It's nice seeing you, boo. I don't think I've seen you since high school.
Miss, we appreciate you joining the panel tonight. I hope to see you next week when we had this dope ass interview.
Absolutely, I'll definitely be back. I enjoy this. Thank you for pulling me out my shell and stuff because I ain't super social. You know, but I enjoy this.
We finna create big waves. Big waves. I appreciate you, man.
No problem.
Hope to see you next week.
You will. All right. Good night.
So you guys, that was Miss P. It's looking like she's a member of the panel as well. Now, I did fuck up. I didn't send the invite to Steve. Come to find out, his name's Stefan, or is it it's something? But you see him on Masculine Energy Mondays as well with me. I got a guest coming on this Friday. We're gonna be talking about something. I can let y'all know who it is. It's gonna be Danielle Lee. She out in the Longhorn State. She's doing a thing, and she's gonna bring some good energy and good news to us Friday morning. We're gonna do Feminine Energy Friday with the females, just to boost the spirit, the morale. Where am I at before I end? I want y'all to know, bro, I'm gonna keep this shit going regardless. I'm not stopping. My intentions is to create a community where we can laugh, but we can learn. We can live long. I don't think that the Bible was lying when it said people was living past 100 and 200. Not saying we can, but I ain't saying we can't either. I want to just help with the lifestyle changes, whether it's how we speak, what we eat, what we drink, how we think, shit, even how you sleep. This is a whole operational thing. This is an open platform for anybody who just want to be a positive influence on somebody's life, motivate, inspire others, give good information. It could be financial information. It could be whatever. Like I said, next week, let me read this title again. I gotta have this shit together next week, bro, because this is a big dog coming. I want y'all to know it's real big dog shit going on. I prayed for this, but I was direct. Like I said, when you pray for shit, you ain't direct. God, you better watch how you ask a partner. But next week, I have the pleasure of interviewing the equity and engagement coordinator for the whole Northwest Indiana Food Council. The whole Northwest Indiana. I'm talking about Marion County, LaPorte, with all the other counties. I don't know the motherfuckers. So I wasn't, I've been out of LaPorte jail and motherfucking Porter County, Lake. Yeah, I know them all. But she would be a guest on her. I'm trying to open up my platform. I'm not even trying. I'm thriving. I'm opening up my platform because motherfuckers need that right food, that right fruit, the right veggies. You need to know what to feed your children. It's a reason they acting this way. It's a reason that eczema is real bad. It's a reason that even the autism, I've read and done studies like autism, certain foods and shit could fuck your child up. Certain foods, stop feeding them certain things could unlock the speech. And what I read one study, the child wasn't speaking, had autism. It was feeding them certain shit. I forgot what they was feeding them, but they stopped feeding them that, and a big change happened. So again, this is what I'm on. I don't know what you on. I don't know if you want to see your community. You might not even be from Gary. You could be from anywhere else. Do you want to see better shit going on? Do you want to think better? You want to wake up better? I want these bags and shit from up under my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through some child support shit. Maybe when I talk about it, it's people who done went through it already and can give me the best way to handle it or examples or lead me to the right lawyer. I just went to jail this weekend. Like I said, man, fuck Duluth, racist ass cops. I ain't had no drugs on me or nothing. Motherfucker manhandled me and all type of shit. For once, I felt I was real teary-eyed. Motherfucker did me dirty and I ain't had no drugs or nothing on me. When you got drugs and shit on you, you know what time it is. If they catch you, but Motherfucker took my gun and everything and all type of shit. But maybe if, I speak about these things publicly, the things we don't talk about publicly unless we trying to cause a mess. But if I could speak about them, somebody who went through them can respond. Somebody else who going through the situation just the same can learn from me. Again, we talk about the wrong shit, bro. I'm trying to change. I'm thriving to change the atmosphere. This is shit I wish somebody would have done with me coming up. Just, damn, I could just, what? And if they did, I went around because I was around the wrong shit. So this is my opportunity to do the right shit. I really appreciate everybody that tap in with us on Wednesday, bro. I'm gonna play one of these tracks. I'm probably gonna get up out of here because again, it's 3 hours. I appreciate y'all. We live Friday morning. Well, fuck, I'm gonna play this music. This is a track I'm working on. It's called How I Feel. It's produced, like I said, from North Carolina. I went all the way to North Carolina from Atlanta, drove 5 hours to go do a freestyle. Motherfucking built a fan base in North Carolina. They fucking with me. The homie, she thought I was wavy. Motherfucker reached out, said, "Hey, can I send you some beats?" She sent me some beats. I had a lot of dope beats this year. Chinaman, motherfucker be working with Jacob, ATL Jacob. Motherfucker keeps me laced. But a lot of the tracks put me into a radio vibe or a trap vibe. This track she sent me, bro, gave me the chills. It kind of put me back on track with my purpose when it comes to the podcast. Like, this ain't for clout. This ain't for none of that. This is for purpose. So I want y'all to hear this. I got stuck on the fucking second verse, but I'm still going to let y'all hear this shit. Y'all give me feedback.
The past been set. Work. Bring the drums in, AP. I be incompetent, not to acknowledge this amongst the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. Still, I'm convinced. After all the broken promises, I'm still trying to make mama rich. Or maybe I'm trying to make
I'm sorry. Hold up. I gotta stop it again. I just want y'all to know how much this means to me. Like, so keep pushing me. Push me to be this person. This is the person I want to be, bro. Y'all don't know what my bloodline got a lot of shit in it. Like, my uncle stood in that line with Malcolm X, when they outside and they doing that militant shit in front of the police. I run from that. My blood pumped that. So I'm on that. Allow me to be one of the ones. I sacrifice whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on that. So fuck with me. Keep me anchored. Let's get it. I'm gonna play this shit again. I just want y'all, like, yeah, I'm on that type of time, bro. For real. All right, let me run that shit back. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to.
Roaches, it's about money or moments.
Why I feel this way. Like, why do I feel like a God? Why do I feel like a king? Why do I feel like I can do things that I've been doing my whole life? Why do I feel lazy, but I know I got some shit in me that I can being lazy? When I see others doing great things, I know I can do great things. Why do I feel this way? This is why I talk out loud and hold this platform for this different breath. Like, this shit go with what I'm saying, but it's deeper than that. I swear to God, I want to know as much as my brain can hold that. I used to not want to know shit. If I don't know that, don't nigga give a fuck about shit, bro. Like, cause you just felt like, shit. They said, I ain't want to do that shit. I ain't want to hear what the fuck my folks trying to tell me. I don't care. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I felt like I didn't so much shit. I was tired of learning. I don't want to learn no more. I don't want to be smart. Now I want to be that active. Like, fuck what somebody else feel. I want to know why I feel this way. Why when I used to read that shit in history books, something in my body like, this shit not right. Like, I used to love writing as a kid. I used to love reading as a kid. Why happens to that feeling? Why I feel like that? Okay, shit. Why I eat all this shit when I feel this way? Why I feel this way after I eat all this shit? Damn, I've been fasting for 30 days. My mouth don't get dry no more. When I wake up, my shit ain't all slimy and shit. I gotta hate my girl ass and all day now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being honest with y'all. So this is why I do it. Do you ever ask yourself that? Do you ever ask why you wake up with all that shit, coughing? You wonder why you was like this. Athletic and fuck and stupid, how your body fucked up.
I've been feeling like this.
But you gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it.
Standing there right now.
We gonna talk about it, bro.
The past been set.
I still had the booty. I still had the fake booty and shit, y'all.
Bring the drums in, AP. I be incompetent, not to acknowledge this amongst the kings, queens, gods, and goddesses. Still I'm convinced, after all the broken promises, I'm still trying to make mama rich. Or maybe I'm trying to make mama piss, cause I used to love her, ain't got no common sense. I still do, hard to hide the sense of the mildew. Molded by the fungus, in the darkness of the darkest minds, lines a dragon in that dungeon. Hungry, I supply the heat, just bring the luncheon. Fuck fun, stack fun, stay away from fuck shit. Waiting for the UFOs to abduct me abruptly. You can come right now, interrupt me. Hope I can bring weed on the flying saucer. Learning all this shit to turn you to Harry Potter. Question everything the teachers ever taught us. Another product of my environment. Ain't no 401k plans or retirements. Boss thing in my hand and get the firing. The truth hurts, baby. Don't lie to me. They say it's the land of the free, but the same land sold and bought people that look just like me. Knowing that got me focused. Enough bandos across the world to house the homeless. Trapped sleeping with rats and roaches. It's about money or moments, paper or purpose. How you a boss and you was never a worker. Serving a servant. Yeah, yeah.